XRP people got the cheat code, you ain't pico. Swift transactions, low on fees, friendly eco. Lemi speak on why I gotta teach my people to get like me though. Whoa, Nizo. XRP people got the cheat code, you ain't pico. Swift transactions, low on fees, friendly eco. Lemi speak on why I gotta teach my people to get like me though. No Young John, David Banner, Chris Brown. No Jay-Z or Rihanna tryna run your town. Stay in my lane, never said I wanted the crown. I never change, I'ma keep holding it down. Under like Australians, from the south side to Mauritania. Still idolizing, worshiping these puppets, dawg, that's really insane to us. No conspiracy, use your cranium, medulla. I'm blunt, got it on Ogun time like Nigerians. Open it up like Sicilians. They doing C-sections on C-notes. Do your research, analyze the D-quotes. Each one teach one, share with your people. That's why I had to bring back LemiSpeakBroadcast. Exposing everything D-State. Already won, ain't worried about your sweet states. These folks still worry about record deals. Walk into Brooklyn for a cheesesteak. I'm screaming. XRP people got the cheat code, you ain't pico. Swift transactions, low on fees, friendly eco. Lemi speak on why I gotta teach my people to get like me though. Whoa, Nizo. XRP people got the cheat code, you ain't pico. Swift transactions, low on fees, friendly eco. Lemi speak on why I gotta teach my people to get like me though. Show these folks how to set up their wallet. Drippin', droppin', bro, no fair faucet. Take it off the exchanges and lock it. Capital One, bro, what's in your wallet? A lot of XRP, a lot of XDC, a lot of XLM. Man, best friend, look here, dog, if you wanna extend your generational wealth, you gotta spend. Not too expensive, dog, it's real cheap. Focus and finish, you gotta complete. Intermittent fasting, watch what you eat. Gotta stay 10 toes down on your feet. Tune out distractions, into the street. Can't be lusting on every free. Focus on family and your little seed. And don't forget, listen to LemiSpeak. XRP people got the cheat code, you ain't pico. Swift transactions, low on fees, friendly eco. Lemi speak on why I gotta teach my people to get like me though. Whoa, Nizo. XRP people got the cheat code, you ain't pico. Swift transactions, low on fees, friendly eco. Lemi speak on why I gotta teach my people to get like me though.
Yeah. It's your boy Lemi checking in. What's good, y'all? We not ducking any type of phase in any type of ways. I'm here. I lost a bet. All my teams are losing right now. This LemiSpeakBroadcast, by the way. The same. I got LemiSpeakBroadcast number 19. Boy, Lemi checking in. We got Walter stepping in soon. Sid should be stepping in soon. You know, all the Chelsea brethren. I'm rocking the Pittsburgh Penguins hoodie right now because all my teams is getting owned right now. But hey, we in the zone. We in the zone and we riding on chrome. Yeah, man. New York Rangers lost last night to the Pittsburgh Penguins. Shout out to Green Zone. Yeah, real for real, man. I'm watching darts too. I'm multitasking. Yeah, man. It's your boy Lemi checking in. I'm kicking it. We're busy. So, you know, we're not really consistent right now with the podcast. But it's all love, man. Everybody got to grind. We got to my head above float in this world, you know what I'm saying? Because they trying to wipe us out. They trying to take us out on the low. Staying hydrated, staying healthy. You know, I guess now would be a good time to keep everybody up to speed with what's going on in the crypto world. Because really, that's why I started this show in the first place. Just trying to, you know, speaking of financial crisis, you know what I'm saying, government shutdown. That's the reason I started this show, try to enlighten my people on what's going on in the world finance, where the money's going, and how it's all connected. You know, we use sports as like a, I guess, scapegoat, the guinea pig, the real people in, the bait, you know, and keep everything straight. You know, not trying to go over people's head, but, you know, since we're waiting on some people to step in and tap in, shout out to Tuco. I'm gonna go ahead and just start spitting some cold hard facts about what's going on in our world, in the world of crypto. Y'all hang tight with me 1 second. Y'all bear with me for a hot second. I ain't gonna do too much, but I'm gonna show y'all a lesson. You feel me? Let's go on X. How's everybody been doing, man? Y'all make sure y'all share the link. Thank you, Lord. Nigeria needed that break. Under 20 World Cup is on. You know what I'm saying? It's bread being put down out here, man. We trying to win. We trying to get into all facets and areas of life right now. Damn, 9-1-80 Storm. They going in. They in the zone over there in them darts. Shout out to my boy Tony Bullrun. Okay, they go Walt. Walt is here. Walt, what's good, my boy?
What's happening?
Ain't nothing, man. We coolin', bro. I don't know why I gave my I guess I should have kept that Chelsea jersey, right? I'm over here giving shit away. I gave away all my jerseys. Like, I don't give a damn about nobody. What's happening, though?
Nothing, man. Nothing. Can't call it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, talk to me, man. We got Walt in the house. It's LemiSpeakBroadcast. You know, one half of the game is here. One half of the game was here. Now we both in the building. You know what I'm saying? Like I was saying earlier, I lost the bet. That's the name of the show. Lemi loses the bet. I lost. I gotta go get me a Chelsea jersey. And you know, since I'm late to class, since I'm late to the party, and I don't got my assignment, I'll wear the jersey for the rest of the year. I'll wear it for the rest of the year. I need to hurry up and get it though. It's a thrift store over there in my base. I'm gonna try to go get me a Chelsea jersey. I'll wear the jersey for the rest of the year. I honor my bet. Nah, but the reason I'm even rocking this hoodie right here, my hockey team lost last night. So shit, I'm just paying homage to all the teams that are beating up my teams right now. And it's crazy that I even got this hoodie.
That jersey, man.
Man, that shit, that joint is gone. That's in Jamaica with my Uncle Dave. He's a big Chelsea fan, so I thought he would appreciate that gift. So I said, my Uncle Dave in Jamaica got that one. You guys got fans. Y'all the worldwide team. Y'all global, man. So I gave it to somebody who would really appreciate it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, okay. That's all I'm gonna say for now is okay.
Yeah, man. We still second. Hey, man, we still second in the league. You win some, you lose some. You can't win them all, shit. I've been chilling since day one, bro. I've been chilling since day one. You win some, you lose some, man. Shout out to the 16-year-old Brazilian. That was a good money move. You know what I'm saying? I can't speak too highly on Garnacho and all of that,
look.
Yeah, speak on it,
This is
man.
why we're the champs. Okay, this is why we're the champs. You know, we're the champs because this is what we do. Okay, so
Are you the champs though? Are you the champ?
is out there.
Are you the champs though? Are you the champs for that league though?
Come on, though.
I can easily say I can easily say this is why we the champs. But we, we took an L, but we still the champs though.
Come on, dog. You know we the champs. You know. I mean, as much as you would like to, not admit it, we are the champs. So we gonna do what, and we gonna make it do what it do.
Yeah, it was 1 minute away from looking like another Carabao Cup final, but I ain't gonna throw no jokes, man. Hey, shout out to Chelsea. That was a great game. It was a great game. You got people out there poking their backside out. Hey, my defender got exposed. I was waiting for that. He got exposed a little bit, and he did some exposing literally. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, it is what it is. We got some work to do. We got some work to do. We still second in the league. You know what I'm saying? We still second in the league. Losses happen.
I mean, you're still second in the league, yes.
Yeah, we still up.
I got
no.
You and I both.
No, not the Lions Africa. Look, as long as this nigga don't pull out his dick today, we're gonna be all right.
We're gonna be all right.
Your penis, sir.
I'm not gonna greet anybody. I'm gonna come out swinging. You did not lose a bet. You lost the game. You don't have any more mentality to play soccer. 3 in a row. You ain't shit. Period. How y'all doing, fellas?
What's
now
up,
I
man?
can greet you.
What's
I miss you guys.
happening, bro? You good?
Excuse me. The guy on my right is right, but the guy on my left ain't right. Listen, I'm looking at a black shirt. This is not Chelsea jersey. Chelsea jersey is blue.
I know, man. Yeah, I need one. I need one, bro.
No. Excuse me, sir. I can't talk to you unless you.
Something wrong with your sound, Lemi. Something wrong with your sound, Lemi.
Oh, can you hear me?
Hold on 1 second. Oh my God.
The sound is,
Yo. Let me call you back, man. I'll call you guys back.
All right.
Right when I start talking, this motherfucker just showed up. God damn it.
You know what I'm on. I'm on chill mode. I don't have to work till tomorrow night.
Can you hear me?
I guess we lost them, huh?
Yeah, we lost him, man.
Hold on 1 second. Hold on. Hey, people out there. This is Lemi Speaks featuring me. And we on here, we about to talk about any and everything. Now, if you want to talk about anything, put it in the chat. Let's talk about it. Now, I'm not fully versed on politics or political shit that's going on right now because I am intentionally off of social media. So, but if you want to talk about sports, as long as you're talking about the Chelsea, talk about that all day. Actually. You want to talk about what's going on in the economy? We can. Speaking of which, it's been brought to my attention that that Dogecoin or Doge or whatever you call it about to be like crazy from December.
Oh wow!
Speak on it real quick because I love Chelsea and everything, and I know you love Liverpool, but I
Yeah.
want you to speak on that real quick because I know this is your forte. So how can someone like me that knows nothing about crypto that wants to get into it, how can I get into it?
Speaking on Dogecoin, I'm not really I don't hold any Dogecoin. I'm not a shiller of Dogecoin. I don't really I'm not big on Dogecoin, but that is the coin that Elon Musk is behind. What Walter is saying could be true. first and foremost, and you know this is not financial advice, but yeah, Dogecoin first and foremost is a coin it's a meme coin. It doesn't really have any utility behind it. Me, I do I do have some meme coins in my portfolio. Meme coins are coins with absolutely no utility. It has the backing of the people, and it's used and they use memes to like boost it. So you have like huge whales, a lot of people with money that will put money into a meme coin, and then when it goes up, they'll take their money out, and then it'll kind of leave people like me and you, the regular investors, in a bind because the coin doesn't have any utility and it may not go up again. So that's what Dogecoin is. But what Walter's saying might hold some truth to it, but I'm not a huge follower. I'm a huge follower of XRP, XLM. I'm a firm believer in those coins with utility going up. But if Walter's saying that December is a time that it's going to go up, then that might be a time where the market is going to be like prosperous. So you want to if you're looking to get into crypto.
I don't know what's going on with your sound. Maybe it's my connection that's horrible. Your sound is real choppy, brother.
Oh, I'm chopping. Oh,
it could be my connection.
Okay, because I think Sue was hearing me. Yeah. My levels on my mic is good, but can you hear me? You can hear me now?
No, I can hear you, but you're breaking up really bad. That's what I'm
Oh. Yeah, it might be that hotel wave like how I was last time.
yeah. That's you know, it is what it is at this point. I'm trying to see if let me see what the YouTube feed is looking like. Let's see how we sounding on YouTube.
Okay.
Because you know that's where we at. Let's see what we sounded like. Maybe,
let me see.
Maybe it's not. You know.
Yeah, let me see.
Yo, say something, Lemi.
Yo. You hear me?
Yo, say something, Lemi.
Yo, what's up?
Yeah, your connection. I can hear you, but yeah, your connection is what's really bad.
Oh, shit.
I'm coming real clear on YouTube, but your connection is choppy on YouTube.
Oh yeah, shit. Let me see what I can do.
I don't know. Yeah. Maybe log back out. Log out and then log back in. Let me see. I'm gonna run it while you're gone. You know.
If I log, hold on. If I log out, then I might have to. It might make me end the stream. If I log out, hold on.
Maybe reduce the volume of your microphone a little bit too.
Okay. How that sound? How that sound?
Say something. Let me see.
Yeah.
I think because you're using an external mic, maybe that's why. It might be better off using like a Bluetooth.
How about this?
Headphones.
How about this?
Yeah.
Did that sound better?
It sounds better. You know.
Damn. We gotta get that quality up. Shout out to Silver Days XRP. Cause yeah, that's Walter was asking a question about crypto, and XRP is a one of those cryptos that I do stand behind. It is a utility coin. It is a coin that's gonna be at the forefront of this crypto revolution, and I do advise that you get into that coin because it can make you a lot of money. As far as when it's gonna blow, I don't know. I'm not a financial advisor. It's not a financial advice, but XRP is one of the ones. In the streets, they call me XRP Lemi, and this is LemiSpeakBroadcast. I got my boy Walter in the building. Feel free to bring up any type of topic, any type of discussion you want to bring to the forefront. You know, I did lose a bet over the weekend. All my teams is losing right now, but it's all good. You know what I'm saying? Because we winning. We up, bro. If you know, if you
I don't know. I don't know what you mean by you winning. Because
Yeah.
last time I checked, you had lost 3 games in a row. So don't even know what that means. But okay.
yeah, I mean, you know, that's Liverpool, but I'm me. I'm me at the end of the day. You know, I'm a fan. What you gotta understand is, bro, I'm a fan. I scale back a little bit. I scale back as a fan a little bit. And this ain't no excuse because I'm a Liverpool fan all day, every day. But you know, I'm winning, Liverpool losing. Because Liverpool at the end of the day, they took my money. They taking the taxpayers' money over there in England, and they paying all of these folks. They just like Chelsea, they taking the taxpayers' money. They not paying my bills though, so I got to pay my bills. If I'm paying my bills, I look at that as a win, bro. You know what I'm saying? But
I mean, you can't lose. You
yeah,
can't lose for trying.
you can't lose for
You know.
trying. You know, and we still up in the grand scheme of things. We still up. We second in the league. Y'all still trying to fight for top 5. So that was a big win for y'all. Y'all needed that. Y'all needed that, man. Y'all needed that boost. You guys been down as well. You guys was losing to Man United. You know, we got Man United next week. Y'all lost to Man United, Brentford. You guys had some shaky games. Tie with Benfica. So you know, you got 74 charges looming. You needed this. Chelsea needed this. You're not doing the greatest.
No. Okay. Stop the cap. All right. Stop the cap.
You guys snitched on yourself. You guys snitched on yourself. It's 74.
I mean, we had to. It was new ownership. And then let's stop the cap because first of all, okay, we don't have. We didn't tie with Benfica. We beat Benfica. We done beat Benfica twice. We beat them in the Club World Cup and we beat them in the Champions League. Let's get it all together. Let's get it all information right, okay?
They're trash. They're trash. They're not good.
We've been on a streak of red cards. We've had 4 red cards in a row. Because last game, even though we won, we got a red card. Our coach got a red card. If you want to believe that shit. So, anyway, but
Buster, what's good?
What I'm saying is, bro, we coming for the crown, bro. We coming for the crown.
Yeah, and you guys won this little Club World Cup, but when you put the Club World Cup beside the English Premier League, you know, we know which one is more. We know which one has more prestige. You know, the Club World Cup is new. Granted, you know what I'm saying. It's doing its thing. It's coming up, but we all know which one is the more formidable league. You know what I'm saying, with the more formidable opponents, and we are the champions of that. So you know, like I said, you guys needed this one more than anything. You guys are battered and bruised. I don't know. You know, Liverpool, they're a new team. They're shaking up some things. Mo Salah played a horrible game. You know, Alexander Isak need to get in shape. You know, Virgil van Dijk got exposed. Uncle Buster, what it do? I see you, bro. Hey, thank you for following. Shout out to my XRP family, man. Everybody checking in. It's been a minute. I'm still here. We cooling, man. I know what it is. You know, like, share, subscribe. Shout out to Bag. Shout out to the Bagman family. All of that. Rich Ducks, everybody. But yeah, man. You know, you can't win every game, man. Can't win every game. And that's just what it is. That's just what it is. I like Florian Wirtz. Florian Wirtz, you know, a lot. Liverpool fans those are some of the most like teeter, like these social media fans. I can't deal with them. I'm on social media, so I'm like reading what's going on social media. Social media is a hell of a thing. You got to have a mind of your own because like I don't think people like play sports or know, you know, fans are quick to talk, but they don't play. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get it. You know, we shelling out a lot of money. I think Florian Wirtz is a good player. You know, he came in, he could have had like the assist of the year when he had came in against you guys. That was a hell of a pass that he made, and it could have put us up in that, or it could have tied the game or whatever. But I think that he makes some good plays. I think that he's a good player, and I think that he'll be a great player for Liverpool. Isak got to get in shape. You know, I felt like we played a good game. It was a real good game. Shout out to Chelsea's young players. That game reminded me of the Carabao Cup. It reminded me of the Carabao Cup final where Chelsea had a lot of chances and they couldn't capitalize on it, but they finally broke through. You know what I'm saying? And you know, this is what I've been talking to Walter about since I know him. You guys got a young team. You guys got a young team, and you know you got to go through those. As a young team, you got to go through those bumps and bruises, those punches in the face, and you know. You guys kind of been stagnated because you're different managers and all of that, but you guys finally broke through with this one. You guys are decimated with injuries, so you know what I'm saying, like that. Yeah, you brought that to my attention.
You want to talk about decimated?
Yeah.
You know, I mean, dude, think about it, man. I mean, like decimated. I mean, Cole Palmer's out. That's our ace in the hole. He's out.
Yeah.
Our whole defensive center backs are out. They're all out because they all were out before the game. And during the game, the two that were healthy, they got injured, and we had to use the makeshift, and we still bitch y'all. Come on, dog.
Hey man, I haven't made not one excuse. Hey, a win is a win, bro.
I mean, hey, look, y'all had over 600 million. Well, let me take that back. Y'all had over about 400 million on the bench to start that game. Like, why would you buy that many? I mean, those talents for that amount of money and keep them on the bench? At least we put ours on the field, even though they sucked to start off with. They sucked. We agree they sucked, but we put them on the field. And now they've gelled. But y'all are like, I mean, what's Slot doing? What's up with Slot? Let me know what's up with your boy.
I think so. I said this last year. I've said this before. I think that Slot he plays a mind game with his players. He exposes his players. Like he puts them out there to expose them. Like this, and he shows you like, hey, this is why I'm gonna bench you in the future. Like, so those guys that he played, they've been in those games before. The people that we signed, they haven't been in these games before. I don't think they Alexander Isak, he may understand the importance of a Liverpool Chelsea game with Slot coaching, but Florian Wirtz don't know that. Jeremy Frimpong hasn't been through that. That's the type of manager that Slot is. And he puts in, he'll play you, even when you playing bad, he'll put you in there to show you in the future, like, hey, this is why I'm going to bench you. At least this is what I see from Slot. I'm going into the psychological aspect of Slot right now because Slot is not scared to bench his players. He's going to play you, and I feel like he shows you in the tape, like, hey, this is why I bench you. Like Mo Salah, all those misses from the left, you could have made some passes. You could have easily made some passes, and we could have had some shots on goal. But you know, you coming down the right, and you just going for goal. You did that, and you was off. Cody Gakpo, he's kind of becoming one-dimensional, but I get it. They're both from the Netherlands, but he understands that type of game. Curtis Jones, I feel like Liverpool played a great game, bro. I feel like they played a great game. We just didn't have that final product. But he put in those money players. He put in those big money players, and those were the guys who actually ended up making a difference. Isak got an assist. I feel like Florian Wirtz came in. He made plays. Gravenberg, it was a good game. It was a good game. You guys were just hungrier. You know what I'm saying? You guys were just hungrier. You know, I'm not making one excuse. And for those who just coming in, I did lose a bet. I gotta wear a Chelsea jersey. You know what I'm saying? I'm standing on 10 toes with this. You know, I'm here. So like, you guys, ever since we've been doing this, you guys don't really see Liverpool lose. Liverpool don't really lose like that. So, you know, we having nothing to say because we winning. But, you know, we took an L and we lost 3 in a row. All of those games that we lost were winnable. You know, Galatasaray, it's a Champions League game. You go into that environment, it's not those games are not gimme. Those games are not gimme games. You know what I'm saying? Like, this They're not games that you're just gonna walk in and walk out and win. I do think that our 16-year-old player, I feel like he should have played that game. He wasn't even on the bench. I was very upset with that. Rio, I feel like he would have been the difference maker against Chelsea that game. Like, I don't know what Slot was thinking right there. That's one decision that I'm like looking like, yo, what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? Like that he was supposed to be on the bench and come in and win that game for us, just like he did Newcastle. I feel like he's capable. He showed it already. And against his former club, like, what are you doing? What kind of decision was that? Other than that, I don't got no problem. I really don't have no problems with Liverpool. We spent a lot of money. A lot of money is being shelled out. I feel like Slot deserves that. He came in. He's a first-year manager. Came in and won the chip in his first year. He deserves he deserves everything right now. Come in, spend how much money you want, trial and error. That's what we're going through. It's a whole new team. Now I will say this, because I watched some other guys who speak on, they speak on soccer and stuff. I do feel like that money could have been spent a little better. I've been talking about Antoine Semenyo for years. I've been talking about Mohamed Kudus for years. You see what Tottenham did and went and bought those guys. Went and bought Mohamed Kudus for 50 mil. Antoine Semenyo is one of the highest score. He has one of the highest goal counts. I think he's tied with Haaland right now for most goals, and he got 3 assists as well. You could have easily went and got him for 60 M's. You guys had him on the radar. You guys could have easily went and got those dudes. And that's a whole nother discussion with, who you want to be the face of your team and all of that. Those were 2 guys that, like, type of players that you could have went and got, but you went and shelled out money for the dramatics with Isak and Wirtz. Frimpong is like, man, I really don't know about him, but it's still early. So I'm not in panic mode. I'm just like reflecting on what we could have done better as far as spending money. You know what I'm saying? Semenyo and Kudus, those you could have got them for 140 mil a piece. 50 M's, a little less, or less. 50 M's a piece. But you went and shelled out all that money for these guys. That's my whole thing with these other major signings. And then you could have still had Ekatike, and you could have still had a formidable attack for the low. And that's Liverpool's. That's their profile. We're not really accustomed to spending this much money. You know what I'm saying? People admired us for spending less and getting more for years. So, like, I'm not mad at the signings, but if I did want to say anything about, like, this little streak we on and the money spent, is that, we didn't have to spend all of that money. We could have did a little better. We could have stuck to the script. And, I still believe in Slot. I still believe in this team. Virgil van Dijk, the things that you guys spoke on him, it happened. His psychological game didn't work. He was out there shaking his ass more than strippers. You know what I'm saying? He looked bad.
Look.
He looked bad.
I've been saying this for a long time, okay? If Van Dijk is overrated, number one, right? and number two, if he makes it to that center line,
yeah.
If he's up to that center line, and you're on offense, and you notice he's there, push that ball, because he ain't catching nobody. I mean, look at that. So I watched footage of that Caicedo goal.
Yeah.
And I watched almost 4 different pundits or experts or whatever break the goal down.
Yeah.
And brother, that goal was scored because, number one, they took your guys out of the midfield. They were gone.
Yeah.
Soboslai and McAllister, they were up front, and Caicedo was in front of, kind of behind them technically, because they were in front. So he was behind them. So he was right there. So that pass came from back here, where they were, and came across to him. And when he got that ball, Konate was on João Pedro.
Yeah.
And your boy Virgil,
Van Dyke.
yeah, your boy Virgil was trying to decide should he go up or should he go back, because on the right side you had Pedro Neto coming in as well, and then your boy, and then I mean with him doing that gave him a chance to take that shot, and brother, that shot was amazing. The guy took 2 shots in that game, and both of them shots were ridiculous. Your goalie had to save that last one, and then also your boy Mohamed Salah. I think y'all need to talk to him about playing some defense, because whenever he had the ball, Cucurella was on it, right? But whenever Cucurella had the ball, Salah's over there in like Chelsea half waiting for the ball. That's why he got the assist. He got the assist on that last goal. You noticed that, right?
Yeah.
So technically, what Cucurella was doing was he was creating a situation where it's like, okay, this nigga is not gonna block me and not gonna do nothing to me, so I might as well go over there and join Garnacho on that left or join Gittins on that left to cause havoc, and that's what they did. You know, I mean, as much as I've given Maresca shit for his lineups, for his substitutions, today that game on Saturday, I was impressed with the substitution. Gittins came in and he took a hell of a shot. Your goalie saved the shot. The rebound went to, young boy, Esteban. Esteban got the ball and took another shot. I mean, I was just like, damn. These were both subs. So we're looking good. Injuries is what's killing us right now, because Reece James is out too. I don't know if you saw the picture of his arm or his leg.
Oh, wow.
Where he was actually trying to show Anthony Taylor during the game, and Anthony Taylor, he don't like Chelsea as much as he calls all our fucking games. So fuck that, because I think he's a Man City fan. So
here's what I will say about y'all injuries though. You guys spent a lot of money as well, so hey, we're gonna see if the money is well spent, because you guys spent money on quality players. You know what I'm saying? So like those guys gotta be next up. You guys for years they say Chelsea has had like three first teams, like quality players on all it with with all of this money spent. So I'm not feeling bad, but at the same time I don't have any excuses, because these are your second and third teams and we should be beating you guys. Period. You know what I'm saying? So
but
that's what I will say about the injuries.
Okay, but let me say something about money spent this past transfer window.
Yeah.
Okay. We didn't spend shit. You don't realize, because technically, we spent between 300 and 350, right? Yeah. And we also sold between 300 and 350. So we didn't spend shit. And that's why we talking about going after Semenyo. We going after Semenyo. You heard that, right?
Oh wow. Hey man. Somebody gotta get him. Somebody gotta get him. I didn't hear, but somebody gotta get him shit. Like, so I can't even be mad at it.
We about to get Bormer 90 million for him.
Yeah, so, hey.
I mean, it's October already. I mean, December right around the corner, and before you know it, it's January. So
somebody got to get that kid. I've been talking about him for years. So hey, I'm happy. I'm happy for him. I'm mad we ain't get him. I'm mad we ain't get those type of players. We could have got him for the low.
I think he got like 6 goals, and I want to say either
3 assists.
3 to 7 assists, 3 assists, right?
Yeah, 6 goals, 3 assists. He's right there with Haaland. He got some of the high. He got some of the highest numbers in the game. He's one of the best in the league right now. So
I'm sorry, my allergies are killing me. So I mean,
you good.
Like I told you earlier. I mean, my rental car is filled with dog hair. And I was wondering why I was, like struggling, So I was just like, I thought maybe it was my stay over the weekend that got me still, but no, there's dog hair in my car, so it's like, so I got the sniffles a little bit. It's just allergies though, but I'm good. I can still talk my shit. Let's go.
Oh no, you good, bro? You straight.
Let's go. So we chilling, all day, chilling. I mean, I got to make sure everybody that's watching can see this. So yeah, just gonna rub that in for you. Those are the games that turn seasons around. You know what I'm saying? Like when the bet was made, we was talking like it was gonna be a battle for a number 1 spot. But
like we said, Chelsea got injuries between that time we made the bet and now Chelsea's had their fair share of injuries. So it's like it's like what we're doing. You got to rebuild a new team. And hey, they came in, they was ready for the big.
I mean, yeah, but in y'all's defense though, I don't know what it is about this team, my team. I don't know what it is about them.
Yeah.
They can't seem to turn it on when they have to play the small teams.
Mm.
They only turn it on for the big teams or the big competitions or the finals. Don't let Chelsea get into a final. Let's be real. Come on, let's be 1,000% real.
The money is on Chelsea, bro. The money is on Chelsea. I'm betting on. Yeah, I was just thinking about that the other day. I was like, yo, let Chelsea go to any of these little finals. I'm betting on them.
I mean, let's keep it 100. You know, like we our regular season sucks. You know, we're gonna probably suck in the group stage of the Champions League. As long as we make it to the next stage, you know, we'll see what happens. But when it comes to do or die games, we're always in it. Like when we lost to you guys the last Carabao Cup final, it was on penalties. We played that game.
Nah, it was extra time. It was extra time. It was extra time. Van Dijk hit the header. Yeah.
Yeah, but that was extra time. But then we played y'all in another cup final that same season. Remember? There was the FA Cup final and the Carabao Cup final, if you remember correctly, right?
Okay.
Both of those two games came down to the wire. Like, bruh, don't put us in a championship situation.
Yeah.
You know, it's just like
that Carabao Cup final was on fleek. You know that's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what this game reminded me. This game that y'all won was the Carabao Cup final that y'all should have won. Like this was the game that y'all, because really y'all when y'all played us in the Carabao Cup, y'all had chances. Y'all kept hitting the bar. Y'all was going crazy, and I told you, bro. I was like, yo, like. They gonna be good, and you know I'm still kind of hurt that y'all let that manager go, but you know we here now with Maresca because you got.
I mean, Tuchel, yeah, Tuchel. We love Tuchel, man. I mean, bro.
No, it was Pochettino.
Oh, man, fuck Poch. You know he's about to get fired from the United States team, right?
Yeah, he ain't doing all that great.
If he didn't get fired already, he about to get fired. So
they about to let him go?
Yeah, they about to let him go because number one, it's not working. They keep losing games, you know, to people they should be beating.
Yeah.
You know, so they're not feeling it. They're not feeling their whole vibe with him, you know. But let's talk about Rio not being on the pitch. Was he injured? What's the story with Rio? Because
man, I do not know, but I looked at the lineup and I was looking at the bench. When the second half started, I was like, oh, you know, like Slot gonna make his adjustments, and he did. And I was like, all right, he gonna put Rio in. But when I looked at the lineup, I was like, damn, he's not even on the bench. Like this, what is going on? That's the main thing that I was pissed about. I'm like, bro, we're at Chelsea. The only time this year, you got this boy who Chelsea gave away and gave to us, and you not even playing him. He's sitting there on the bench watching this whole shit. That's the only thing that I'm really pissed off about this whole situation. You know, you made a great decision to put him in the Newcastle game at the end of the Newcastle game, and you seen what he did. He made it look easy. I'm talking about 16 years old, and Chelsea cleaned up that mess by going to Brazil and going to get this other wonder kid. They cleaned up that whole mess, but we were supposed to put in we were supposed to put him in, and they were supposed to go at it toe to toe, and that didn't happen. I'm pissed about that, bro. So yeah, that didn't sit well with me. And I know Chelsea fans was like, all right, was very happy to see that he wasn't there because it's probably in the back of y'all minds too that this kid could come on and score the winner. So, you know, that's where Slot is like, I'm looking at Slot like, yo, like what's really going on right now? Like what was you trying to get out of that? You didn't benefit any from that. You know what I'm saying?
Brother, it's like for me, I don't know, man. I don't know. I feel like we are going through injuries again. We did this 2 years ago. injury crisis. And we all know if you're a fan of the game, if you watch the game, you know the game. You know the game. I know the game. Some of our fans out there watching know the game. If you watch the game, you know that we played over 69, 68, 69 games last season. Our boys got 2 weeks of rest. 2 weeks, maybe 3 tops. But at the same time, bro, that's why we have injuries. There's no if, buts, or maybe just the why. You know, our guys are fatigued, number one. They're hurt. And then plus the international break, which to me is total bullshit because these players don't get no rest.
They still got to play.
You do the international break, and then if you somebody on your team, like everybody on the Chelsea squad, everybody on the Liverpool squad, everybody on the Arsenal squad, everybody on like Newcastle and all that, everybody playing for Barcelona, everybody playing for Real Madrid, you ain't got no choice. You're gonna get called up by your country. So if you get called up by your country, you got to show up and show out.
Yeah. Cause World Cup next year. World Cup next year.
Let me tell you what's happening though. A lot of these guys are having to fake injuries so they don't go. I'm telling you, that's real shit. I'm calling it. Like they faking injuries so they don't go. Yeah. And because they tired. Come on, dog.
Yeah,
international breaks don't make no sense to me.
A friend of mine texted me yesterday, and he was like, "What would you rather?" He said, "Would you rather eliminating draws and having a penalty, and then unlimited subs, like having unlimited subs in the game, so you can like exhaust your whole lineup, and that could eliminate injuries, like you being able to have unlimited subs in the game. How you feel about that? Having unlimited subs, so you can preserve your players. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I don't like the idea of unlimited subs.
You don't like that?
Nah, it's not basketball, bro. It's not basketball. It's soccer, and because okay, I'm not trying to knock basketball. You know. I'm not trying to knock basketball. I'm not trying to knock hockey. That you can change the whole fucking team, whatever. No, I'm not trying to knock those sports. But with soccer, it's about strategy. Yeah. All these other sports are about strategy as well. But soccer is like, for me, football is the real deal. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, because when you build your starting lineup, you're trying to match your opponent's starting lineup. Yeah. And you're guessing, because you don't know what your opponent's putting out until they put it out. And he don't know what you're putting out until you do. So now when y'all two put out your lineups, and you're like, okay, this guy. So that's when you talk. That's why they put out the lineups an hour before the kickoff. So you can talk to your team and be like, hey, look, this guy's playing. I need you on this guy. I need you on that guy. I need you to do this. I need you to do this. Good. Yeah. Now, when you start making your subs, you make your subs based on how your team is playing, how it's affecting the game, and how, like, for example, if I had Enzo on McAllister, right? Yeah. And McAllister burning Enzo. I'm gonna be like, shit, Enzo, what up? Are you gonna be able to take care of this dude or not? Yeah. And if not, I'll be like, I'm gonna give you a few more minutes, and if you're not doing it, I'm like, yeah, you out. Yeah. Or let's say Mohamed Salah went through that right side and then burned Cucurella and knocked in 2 goals already. Yeah. I'll be like, yo, Cucurella, man, bro, you ain't got it today. I'm gonna bring in Hotto. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So my whole point that I'm trying to make is with soccer, it's I don't know, unlimited subs. That's crazy. That's crazy. You take out the whole team and bring in a fresh team. That's stupid. It takes out the fun for me. Now what they get introduced, which I think they've introduced, is an injury sub. Where if you've used all your subs and somebody gets injured, then you can make a sub. I don't think they've introduced that yet. I think they're working on it. I think what they have going on is they're saying if it's a head injury, then yes, you can do it. But nah, I need that to be like any serious injury, you can make like a 6 sub. And it should. And for example, let's say Liverpool playing and Verts gets injured, and he has to be subbed. I think that particular sub should not go against the 5.
Oh, okay, got you. Yeah.
I think injury subs should not go against the 5.
I hear everything you're saying. I get it. It's a test of endurance. It's a test of your mental capacity. It's a chess game. But in the grand scheme of things, where these players are playing every week and they're almost playing every day, you're still playing within 90 minutes. You're not going to be able to sub your whole team in and out. I mean, there's going to be guidelines to like making the subs and stuff, but at the same time, I think that it will preserve your players because you still got to keep some of those best. I think having unlimited subs, it adds to the strategy of the game. You know what I'm saying? Because you still would need to have your best players in, those players in that's going to make a difference in order to win the game. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you kind of limit yourself, and then those injuries do happen because these players do have to stay in the whole game. I think that it just makes it allows for these players to last throughout the rest of the season. You know what I'm saying? Because look at Chelsea. Chelsea's decimated, and they're decimated because of that rigorous schedule. Like they didn't have any breaks. So you know, it's just a thought. It's just a thought. I know it ain't gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? But you know, it's just something. Just putting it out there. You still gonna have to strategize. You still gonna have to strategize, regardless. But soccer's that type of sport where you know they're gonna stick to the script. It's the prestige. They're not gonna let it get out of hand. And it can and will get out of hand if it's unlimited subs. So I feel what you're saying. At the same time.
I mean, look, it's a crapshoot. You know what I'm saying? You know that, and I know that. It's a crapshoot. Yeah. You know, it's you spend so much money on getting these players.
Yeah.
You know, and at the end of the day, you expect them to perform. You know, I mean, y'all spend almost $600 million. That's crazy. That's crazy. I mean, shit. You know, I mean, but what people don't realize is those guys need time to gel.
Yeah.
They need time to know each other. They need like, for example, you remember that back pass that Burns gave to Salah?
Well, what? That was the pass of the year. That's the pass of the year right now.
Let me be 100 with you, man. That kid Burns, man, that kid is nasty, man. I don't care what nobody says about that kid. That kid is nasty. I mean, if we had the money to get him, trust me, we would have gotten him too. But that kid is nasty, and we don't need him technically. So yeah. You know, it's not a necessity on our team because we have our own people. But that kid is nasty, and is that type of relationship and cohesiveness that the team needs that they don't have yet. But when they get it, it's just like Chelsea. We have it. We have that cohesiveness. The problem is we're not consistent with it. We lack consistency. That's why we're losing all these fucking games. You know what I'm saying? And then plus we tired, man. Let's be honest. We tired. We tired at the motherfucker. You know,
Well, first and foremost, I want to say thank you for echoing my sentiments because you know I kind of spoke on that in my little spilling out my feelings and stuff. Yo, we got a squad, bro. It's gonna take time, and like I said, you got these social media fans, you got these fans, these fair weather fans. They don't really know the game. They don't really know sports. They just these fantasy fans. You got these fantasy fans and these betting fans and they just fair weather fans, and they don't know what it takes to really be an athlete, and they don't know sports. They don't know that it's chemistry. They don't know that it's chemistry behind this, and it's a build up behind this, and this shit is like it's a lifestyle behind this. You know, yes, we spent money, we spent bread, but it don't even matter. We could have spent $1 trillion. $1 trillion can't buy you chemistry. It can't buy you relationships, and it can't buy you time. All it does is put money in the pockets of these players, and so they can feed their families and do whatever the hell they want to do with it. But it ain't gonna buy shit. It can't even buy you back on the pitch after injury. You know what I'm saying? And that's what Chelsea's dealing with. Chelsea's dealing with the injury, so we got to give us time. You got to give us grace, and I bet you by December, January, Liverpool gonna be that Liverpool that people were scared of last year. And even if we do play a bad first half, Slot's gonna be able to make those halftime adjustments like he did last year, and those players are gonna come out clicking. So just watch out for Liverpool next. Like give us till late early, no mid December. I think we're gonna make it to the next group in Champions League. That's gonna be cool.
No. Let me be honest with you. I'm glad we caught y'all when we caught y'all.
Yeah. Because
when those guys gel, oh, that mercy.
But yo, I'm glad you seen that pass. I'm glad you spoke on that pass. Shit, did you even see the Isak assist? That was crazy.
I mean, let's be honest, right? That assist that Isak got, I don't know. I'll be honest with you.
You don't know if you meant to do it or not.
I don't know. I don't think it was supposed to be an assist.
Yeah.
Because if you notice, he tapped the ball and he was turning around to kick it with his right foot. But because of the way he tapped it, it fell right in front of Gakpo, and that's why Gakpo took it. So, but it was an assist.
Yeah.
But like I said, when you guys start clicking, seriously, this kid is a beast too, though. The other striker that you guys picked, Ekatike is a beast. Hey,
I'll never forget what you said, bro. I'll never forget what you said because I asked you about him. He was like, he's like another Jackson, and I went, and then when I started seeing him score, I was like, nah, that ain't Jackson. This motherfucker, he's scoring. He's scoring.
He's definitely not another Jackson,
And
Jackson at Bayern, he cuffed on a couple of shots he had. He messed up.
I heard he's coming out the gate kind of. He's on his Jackson. So here's what I'll say about Ekatike. Ekatike is already cementing himself as like a low-key Liverpool legend. He's the type of player that Liverpool. He embodies what a Liverpool player is. You get him for the low, and you get results out of him, off rip and consistency. And he's humble. He ain't talking much. He's just going out there doing his thing, and he embodies everything that Liverpool is about. And I think that he's gonna. Him and Isak already have a good relationship. When both of them get clicking, bro. If Slot is that, and I see that Slot is already trying to have both of them out on the field at the same time.
Yeah,
once Slot,
like a 4-4-2. Yeah.
Once Slot figures that out, it is a wrap because this kid right here. Like we was even mad at him because of what he did in that. He took his shirt off. We was like, "Damn, bro, what you doing?" Like now we didn't have him the next game and we lost. You know what I'm saying? And we looking at Ekatike like, "Bro, you can't do that, bro." Like, yo, we need you. Like we need you. You already that guy. You know what I'm saying? So Ekatike, I love him. Salah, I think Slot is gonna have to make some tough decisions with Salah. He should have yanked him. He should have. Some people were talking about like in the Chelsea game, like, why didn't you yank him?
How do you take Mohamed Salah out of the game? Come on now. Come on. If you were the coach, right? You were the coach.
Yeah.
You taking him out. Simple question.
No, not like watching the game. No, I wouldn't.
Yeah. Why would you do that?
But looking back, yeah. Salah does that. He does once or twice every season. He has a game like that where he just like, I'm not passing it to nobody. I'm gonna come down here and try to win it. But and it's frustrating. It's frustrating.
But he got that left foot though.
Yeah, he do.
Left foot though. Because with Salah's not gonna score you 3 goals a game. But when he gets that one chance, he takes it. So I mean, but again, he's going arguably the best left back in the world.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I arguably. I mean, if he's not number 1, he's like top 3.
Yeah, for sure.
Because, I mean, he's won it with Spain. You know, he's won it with Chelsea.
Yeah.
You know, so arguably he's the best.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just like what Caicedo is doing.
Yeah.
Caicedo is arguably the best defensive midfielder in the league.
Mm-hmm.
Why? I mean, brother, in the world. He knows when to tackle. You know what I'm saying? He knows, like, look, I got to get this ball, or I got to get this player down. Because this is a situation where he's about to go score, or put my team in jeopardy.
Yeah.
I mean, his tackles are crazy. If you watch this dude's tackles. Like, when he tackles, he always gets the ball. Always. Yeah. But of course, they'll throw a card, you know, because it's like, okay, whatever. But at the end of the day, 9 times out of 10, he gets the ball. Yeah. You know? Mm-hmm. So what I'm saying is, like, I'm watching your team, and I'm shook. Yeah. I'm very shook because of the possibilities. Yeah. Our team, we've been together a little longer, and that's why, as if you notice, when Slot, you know, the starting lineup, the only new person he had on the field besides Perkins and Isai, that was it. Because
Ekatike was out there too.
Yeah, but he came in as a sub.
Oh, okay, got you.
Yeah. He didn't start the game.
Oh, got you.
The starting lineup was pretty much, you know, like people that he's used to, you know, and he's noticed they haven't gelled yet, and you can't gel like over a month. It's only been a month or a month and a half or whatever it is, you know. So they don't live together. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Yeah. So they all have their lives. But the more time they spend playing with each other, the more games they play, it's gonna come up, it's gonna come in. You know, just watch and see.
I appreciate you echoing these sentiments. And that's what I'm saying. We're in an interesting time with Liverpool. We've done something that, like, you have that the fans haven't seen. What Liverpool is doing. You haven't seen that in the last 20 years. Spending that type of money. When is the last time you've seen Liverpool spend that type of money? We're in an interesting time. So with Liverpool, we got the USA ownership too. So we trying to take the game global as well. So we got that bag. We just won the chip. We got this manager who won the chip with a team that wasn't his, with Darwin Nunez is, with Luis Diaz. I do feel like we do miss Luis Diaz. Luis Diaz was kind of like, and we're missing Trent. We don't have Trent no more. We don't have Luis Diaz. We missing some people. Who else?
Quite a few.
We're missing quite a few. McAllister. I feel like McAllister is doing what you remember was it last year when they was kind of giving Soboslai hell, and we was kind of questioning Soboslai? McAllister is going through that period right now. I know he just had a child, but McAllister is kind of taking a decline. I don't think he should have started. I don't think he should have started that game. We should have had somebody else in there. I was kind of on the go, so I didn't get to pay attention. But I also think that Gravenberch is one of the best men. I think you got to start talking about Gravenberch being one of the best in the world too.
No. I mean, he's up there. He's up there. But
he got outplayed. He got outplayed. He got outplayed. Caicedo on Gravenberch he didn't have one of those games like he was having earlier this season. So I will give that to Caicedo. Like, he won that, and that's where the game was won. Literally, like, with the goal and everything. You know what I'm saying? The game was won in the heart of the field, and I know Gravenberch is more capable than that, but Caicedo, he's just a dog. He a dog. You know what I'm saying? In them type of games, he thrives.
I mean, like João Pedro was nowhere to be found. You know, striker. And because the truth of the situation is, he's really not a number 9. Mm-hmm. He's more like a supporting, like maybe like a 10. So he falls back a lot, but he can't play the 10. Not with Pablo around. So for example, now if for some strange reason Delap is healthy tomorrow, he'll be playing behind Delap. Yeah, you know, because Delap is your out and out striker. You know, but No, I mean, y'all negated the striker position on Saturday. We had no chance. None of our strikers had a chance in hell.
Yeah.
So we had to go from the sides. And another person that people have been sleeping on is Malo Gusto. Malo Gusto, bruh.
But you've been heavy on him, and I've always respected him through your take on him. So Malo Gusto is a grinder. He grind. He's French, so he gonna grind it out. He's always gonna be there. He's always gonna be going hard. I feel like Kanate is taking a step back. Like Kanate, I don't know what's going on with Kanate, but I'm not liking it. Virgil van Dijk, I know him. I know Virgil. I'm not even mad at him. I'm not even mad at Van Dijk for what he did, because that's what he does. Virgil van Dijk he's a physical player, but he's more psychological than anything, because he kind of knows what you're gonna do, and he does some shit to like offset you. So I'm not even mad at Van Dijk, but I'm looking at Kanate some type of way, and I'm like, yo, what's really going on? Is it something going on in his life? Is it? I don't know. Is he injured? What's going on with Kanate? Because like mentally, he's not there. He's making. He usually makes mistakes and then recovers from it. But right now, it's too many, and it's becoming our Achilles heel when these goals are being scored, or when we're under pressure, and I'm not liking it. So I need Kanate to step up. I think Frimpong will come in and get that and be able to go in that right back position, but we just need time. And so Soboslai can come back in the mid and be where he's at. I think Frimpong will eventually come through and start, because Frimpong plays well. I think that he brings great energy. I think he has great energy. He brings great energy. He just needs to start. He just needs to gel a little more. And then Kirkez as well. Kirkez is like was Kirkez in was he guarding Garnacho? Garnacho was getting on my nerves that game, by the way.
No.
That motherfucker was getting on my nerves.
Connor Bradley was on Garnacho.
Oh yeah, Connor Bradley.
And he did a good job. But the problem that happened was, because Salah was not holding his boy back there. Salah wasn't holding Cucurella. So whatever Bradley was on Garnacho, here comes Cucurella to relieve Garnacho. Bro, it's a step, man. Look, I mean, I'm a fan, so I watch the game most of the time purely for entertainment. But if you decide to sit down and watch the game as on a technical base, because I was watching videos of people that broke down that game, and oh my god, Salah was nowhere. Salah never crossed the halfway line. He never came in to provide support, like defensive support.
And Salah actually defends. He actually does those things. I think Salah was more so. He has a knack of scoring goals on Chelsea, and I think he won really bad. You can see in that second half, because he did. If he scored those goals, will be a whole nother conversation, because he had like 2 or 3 great chances at scoring. And so he did get the best of his defender. I didn't really get to see the breakdown or whatever, but I remember those goals he missed because he had his eyes on the prize. He was seeing blood. If he makes those goals, this would be a different conversation. You know what I'm saying? I think he was more hell bent on scoring, because Salah does defend. I don't want to turn this into a conversation where Salah don't press and he don't play his role on B, because he does do that. But I think this is more so about being, Salah still, he was a Chelsea reject. He wants to, and remind y'all of that shit every time. So I think this was more so him just wanting the glory, letting the folks know that, hey, I'm still here, I'm still that guy. He always got that chip on his shoulder. So one
thing you failing to mention though, is during that game, Salah, as much as he was trying to get in and do what he needed to do. The fact that Cucurella was there, and even I don't know if you saw Badiashile, there was a one-on-one where Badiashile chased him down and got the ball from him. You remember that? And it was right after that Badiashile left the game.
He got hurt, right? Badiashile got hurt, right?
Yeah, he got hurt.
Yeah, he got hurt. Yeah,
he chased down your boy. I mean, you know, like he had his chances. And then don't forget, Chelsea could have scored more goals. Remember, we had the Garnacho shot that hit the bar. Your goalie didn't even move. You know, and then you had the Enzo Fernandez header that hit the bar. You remember that one where he brushed it off and it just hit the bar and went out? Yeah. Same thing. And then that second shot by Caicedo, oh my God, Jesus Christ. I don't know. I didn't know that this guy had this in his locker, man. He is just like surprising me every game.
Who, Caicedo?
Yeah, he's by far, to me, he's Chelsea's best player. By far. I mean, Cucurella right there with him, but by far.
Cole Palmer is my guy. Cole Palmer, my guy, bro. I think So Caicedo is a great player. He's top 3 Chelsea's best player. I think that Cole. So for me, I think that Cole Palmer is like a cult. He's just such a cult figure with Chelsea. Like from the celebrations on social media. I'm on social media, bro. So like Cole Palmer, his interviews. He's for the streets. And then he has a Caribbean background. So I feel like Cole Palmer's real. He's real. Like he's not fake. You know what I'm saying? Like he's a real dude. Like he keeps it 1K. He came from. I feel like he came from nothing. I can resonate with Cole Palmer. You know, like if I kick it with him. So that's why he's my favorite player from Chelsea. I can resonate more with him. I feel like he's a cult figure within Chelsea. Man City did y'all a favor. Like and he's talented as fuck. You know, like his passes, his goal scoring ability. He can do it all. He's not just the English pundits are gonna push him because of that and all of that. But I do think that I do think that he deserves it. Also because of his personality and the way that he's grown very fond of me. Caicedo is great, and he's the heart of y'all team. He's the heart of y'all team.
Well, I like that part.
He's the heart of y'all team, but Cole.
I still think that the heart of our team is Reece James, though. Reece James is the heart. So I never. With you being a Chelsea fan, I get it. He's been. Did he come up in y'all academy? Yes, sir.
Yeah. So
that's what we call proper Chelsea, like proper Chelsea.
Without a doubt, Reece James is the heart of y'all team. Like,
I have a question, fellas.
Go ahead.
The question is addressed to you because I know also what he's gonna say. If you were a coach of Liverpool and you got Isaac and Palmer, who would you buy?
Palmer. Why? Because he's all around a better player. He's scoring free kicks. He can pass better. He might not be able to dribble better. His product in the final third may not look as greater than Isak, but he's a better all around player. He can pass. He can score. Penalty wise, he's efficient. I think he's an all around better offensive player. But to Isak's credit, Isak, shit, they're both injury prone. That's my only thing with Palmer. He's injury prone.
Well, the position they play, they definitely. I mean, the forward, you're always getting better. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Who do you think I would take?
Knowing your ass, you would definitely take Palmer.
No, actually no. I'll take Isak. For Chelsea, as a real Chelsea fan, I'll take Isak. And I'll tell you what. I'll take Isak because I need a striker. I don't have one. I haven't had one for years. I haven't had
That's
a
true.
all-out striker. That's who I would take because I can get a number 10. You know, I can put Enzo at number 10. I can put João Pedro at number 10. But, you know, I mean, of course, Enzo, João Pedro.
Hold on, Walter. I don't mean to cut you. So Sid, your question,
sir.
though, I know your question was directed to me, but you said if you was a Chelsea manager, if you was a Liverpool manager. So Walter, take off your Chelsea cap real quick. If you was a Liverpool manager, who would you take? Because Liverpool got strikers. I would bring Cole Palmer to Liverpool in a quick, fast, and hurry.
I won't because
you still with it?
No, you got Florian Wirtz.
Shit, we can have both of them, nigga. We can have both of them.
The reason why I say that is because Florian Wirtz is going to be able to feed Isak and Ekitike. You understand what I'm saying? Cole Palmer, he feeds too, but he's more like, I'm going to take my chance. You know what I'm saying?
Let me raise my hand real quick. And this is why I sent this message to Sid.
Yes,
laughing about Garnacho. Y'all took Garnacho over fucking Madueke. This is why I laugh. This is why I sent that shit to him. Because that Wolves game, that y'all had, I think it was last year or like year and a half, whenever y'all played that game against Wolves, and Madueke had that hat trick. That is how Chelsea. That was supposed to be how Chelsea was supposed to play every freaking game, where Cole Palmer just comes down and easy little dish, however it works out, because Cole Palmer gonna bring that energy to him, and then you just dish it. He has his way, and Cole Palmer had one of the best passes ever in that game. Remember that one on Walter?
That's true. You're right about that.
Having his way. I'm talking about Cole Palmer having his way. I'm talking about
João Pedro in the Club World Cup too. You remember that pass to João Pedro in the Club World Cup where he dinked it over the goalkeeper? Yeah. Cole has it in his locker. That's not what. I'm sorry to cut you off, but Cole has it in his locker. But the thing about Cole is he's a scorer. He wants to drop dimes. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. If I can get him in the mindset where he can pass the ball more, then yeah, I can deal with that. But I need to get him to pass the ball more. All right, let you
guys, have you noticed something on Isak, especially you, Lemi?
Yeah.
Do you know if he does not adjust his personality? I don't know if you noticed that his first game, how he behaves. I think he has a temper issue.
Okay.
Pay attention. He has a temper issue, and I don't think if he continues like this, he gonna have some issues with management and coach, and even the players. Because when they sub him, did you see what game was it? When they sub him and he was mad.
Which game was it?
I don't know. I think that was when was it? I don't remember. It's a recent game.
I think
they sub him, but he was mad as hell, man. I'm like, what the fuck? Who do you think you are? Your dad don't own this goddamn team, man. If I was the coach, your next game, your ass gonna be sitting on the bench having this fucking attitude.
I think that might be a over analysis. I mean, but here's what I don't like. With the whole Isak thing. Like, he's still getting in shape. We're taking it. We're taking it. So the shape thing. Maybe you guys could speak on it because I know you play soccer. Does he still need time to get in shape?
Yeah, he does.
Okay, cool. All right, so I'll stand corrected on that. But I think it's gonna take time. The things that I've been seeing, he's embraced Ekitike. Like they got a good relationship. The things that he's saying, it kind of counters what you're saying. I didn't really see the attitude yet. I think that he's being a team player. I think that he's buying in. I think that he's playing hard. I think that his movements are great. He just I think, but I do think that defenders are on his ass. They're not giving him any chance. He got to work hard for that shit. So
he's a striker. He's a fucking threat. He's a threat. You blink, he scores. And he scored at any goddamn angle. That's why he's a fucking danger. But the problem is, his mentality right now, the way he was playing in his former team and the setting in Liverpool is all about giving the extra mile, giving your extra heart, giving your extra lungs, just to make sure that you deliver every single game. And that attitude, you need to check that at the door.
So before you came in, me and Walter was talking about, when is the last time that you've seen Liverpool spend this much money? You haven't really seen that.
No, they're rebuilding the team, rebranding the team, but the problem is they're rebranding it the wrong way. The way I see it, they're doing it the wrong way because they have too many old players. If you want to rebuild the team, you see like what Chelsea did. It took us 3 seasons to rebuild the team, and the next thing you know, we won the Club World Cup. Now, initially, you and I, we had this conversation about Virgil, the defense, and Fofana.
Yeah,
those guys are too old, man. Seriously, they cannot deliver anymore. Salah is not what he used to be. Let's face it.
No. All right, so no. Me and Walter just talked about this. If Salah scores those goals, he had like 2 or 3 chances on that left hand side. He scores those goals. This is a different conversation. I think you know he could have made better decisions when he did those things, but I think that was more so his vendetta for Chelsea, the Chelsea rejection, and him being so.
No, it would not work. That vendetta mentality, bro. Let me tell you something. When he left Roma and came to Chelsea, he was coming up. He needed more time to play, and Mourinho didn't see him in his agenda. Every coach has they have their own vision of the players that I need to rebuild this program.
Yeah.
Even he got let go, he was mad as hell, and I know he still have that grudge. You don't play with grudge, never.
Mm.
When you put your emotion into the game, you fuck. You already fuck yourself. You're not gonna make it.
Well, I think
no way, no how.
I do think that you can compose your emotions and let it out through your play. I do believe that, and that's what Salah does when he plays Chelsea, because he usually always reminds you guys where to go. And like I said, if he scores on them passes right there, it'll be a different story. I still think that Salah has something there. I think we just need some time, because go ahead.
Lemi.
Yeah, go ahead.
Walter, do you know my biggest fucking concern when we play you? For Salah to score.
Yeah.
That was my biggest concern, because that would have been a slap in the fucking face, and he would have something to brag about, and he will come back like, you know what? Fuck all of ya. And guess what? I'm so glad we just shut him down. Yeah. Salah was non-existent for a good 10-15 minutes. You know why? It was necessary to show him that you are playing Chelsea. You are not playing individuals. You are playing Chelsea. Chelsea is an entity. Chelsea is a legend. Chelsea is built to win. Case in point, we came and won. Why we won? Because the mindset we came into the game. Look at the first half, how we play you guys. Seriously, tell me, give me your impression about the first half. I want to hear it from your mouth.
I think that it was evenly matched. I personally think that Liverpool played a great game, but Chelsea just played. So here's my analysis. It was the Carabao Cup. This was the Carabao Cup that you guys should have won. You guys had all you guys had all of the chances. You outplayed us. You outplayed us offensively. You guys wanted it more. You had your team was decimated. You didn't have any of your stars, so therefore you had to bring out your young team. It reminded me of the Carabao Cup. You remember that Carabao Cup final that Liverpool won in extra time? Chelsea was supposed to win that game. Chelsea had all the chances in the world, kept hitting the bar. They couldn't. They were just unlucky. That's what that game reminded me of. You guys outplayed us. Caicedo, the current heart of your team, he outplayed Gravenberch. Because I personally think that Gravenberch is the best midfielder in the world right now. You know, and it might be me. It might be because I'm a Liverpool fan. But Caicedo outplayed the best midfielder in the world.
Yeah, that was Liverpool against Caicedo, not Chelsea.
Not only did he outplay him in that game, he outplayed him in this game too, huh? You know, is that what you're saying?
Wait, say it again.
So he outplayed him in that Carabao Cup game, and he also outplayed him in this game too. Is that what you're saying?
Nah. In the Carabao Cup, I don't even think Gravenberch was there. Gravenberch wasn't even playing in that game.
Okay, I don't think so either.
Yeah, he wasn't. Nah, so nah, for real. Let me give y'all flowers because you know he Sid asked the question. So, the things that I don't think me personally, I don't think that Virgil van Dijk is washed. I think that Virgil van Dijk, I said it before and I'll say it again. He is more of a psychological player than physical. He does all that bullshit that he be doing, the shit that he did when Caicedo scored. He does it, but it works because people are more so worried about what he's gonna do than what he actually does, and it flusters them. But Caicedo is just a dog. Caicedo was focused. Caicedo's focus is up there because in order to make them tackles and in order to do the things that he does, you gotta be locked in. You gotta be like a real killer, like a real sniper. You know what I'm saying? And that was a sniper.
But you do realize when you play Chelsea,
yeah,
it changes everything because you have to bring not only your A game, but you have to make stride to win the game. Because Chelsea will beat you in a flash because they have talents. And they're not going to hesitate to wear you out in the first half. And you know what I think?
Yeah.
The game was in the first half because they wear you guys out in the first half. Seriously.
I disagree. You know, Liverpool, and especially this season, Liverpool always have a bad first half. I remember you last year. You used to text me every first half last year, like, what the fuck is Liverpool doing? Blah, blah, blah. And then I'd be like, just wait, because we're really a second half team. You'd be like, man, these are your champions. You used to give me shit about Liverpool in the first half all the last season, and look, we ended up winning the chip. So I personally disagree with the wearing out situation. I just think that you know, Maresca and Slot, they have the same approach to the game. So when Liverpool play Chelsea now with those two managers, it's a chess match like a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yes, but that's the thing.
It's a horse
We
race.
outsmarted you.
Okay, you definitely so. And here's what I was telling Walter. That 16-year-old that we got.
I reserve my comments. So, you know.
Yeah, that 16-year-old that we had should have been in that game. If that 16-year-old we had was in that game, we win. We win that game. He's hitting the goal to win the game. He's shitting on the club that gave him up. I say that, and I think he's gonna remember that shit. He's a Rio who didn't play. He's gonna remember that shit. He's gonna come back to Honshaw. Mark my words. And because he's coming. He's coming.
Another Nigerian kid too. Let's put that.
Yeah, shout out.
Let's put that in the record.
Shout out to Nigeria. But if I'm gonna be petty, he's gonna come back and fuck y'all up. That's my petty statement. For this chat. He's coming. He's gonna come back to hunt you guys for real. And
your next test will be against Man City.
We got Are you saying Man City?
Yeah, you're gonna be playing Man City, boy. And look at I think it's sometime in November, I think.
Man City. How long got to score first? Haaland is still. He's starting to show signs that he can score in the big games. Haaland's turning that corner. he's starting to score in these like little semi big games or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But he ain't. But in them big games where you got to play us, he still ain't done it yet. And as far as I'm concerned, Virgil van Dijk got his number until he does that. So I'm not worried about Man City. It could be a draw. We can win by 1. I think we still. I think we still.
No, you need to worry about Man City. You know why?
Go ahead.
There, in my opinion, there are 3 teams that would make you look bad to show the level of your team, how good it is this season. One already passed, which was Chelsea. Your next game, big game, seriously, should be against Arsenal and Man City.
We beat Arsenal. We beat Arsenal already.
Oh, you beat Arsenal already. So now your next test will be Man City, and that's when you're gonna show what you made of, because those are the best.
I got a question for you, Sid. Do you think?
Sure.
Would you have rather play Liverpool now than play them later? Would you have rather play them now early?
Yes, absolutely, because of injuries.
Yeah.
Chelsea's biggest problem is injuries, man.
Yeah.
Because down the line, when your best players are injured, it puts you in a really, really bad situation. To win games, it's going to be either a miracle or you're going to be looking for a tie just to get a point.
Yeah.
I mean, look at recently the list of injuries we have. And you know what, to be honest with you, beating you with all the injuries that we have show you how fit and how strong Chelsea is. Think about it.
Yeah.
We had 9 players injured, but we still beat you, and we gave you hell.
Yeah, you did.
We did give them hell.
You did.
I'm serious.
You did.
And now imagine.
That was from the beginning of the game. To the
Thank you. Thank you. We actually
we gave y'all hell too. We gave y'all hell too. We didn't score. We gave y'all hell too. But check this out.
To start the second half, yes, y'all gave us hell to start the second half. We give you that. But by from the 80th minute to the end of the game, it was a wrap.
They were tired. They're tired. Seriously.
Cucurella was running the same way he ran from minute 1 to minute 96 or 97. Actually, we got to add the extra 2 minutes from the first half. So to probably minute 100, he ran the same way and got the assist for the last goal. Sid, I got
a question. How long you want me to wear that jersey? How long will I supposed to wear that jersey?
Till we play y'all again. Till we play y'all again. You have to win.
Excuse me, sir. Until next season.
No.
Fuck that.
Let's be fair.
Fuck that.
Next season.
We play y'all again.
Next season.
Hey,
no.
I'm trying to be fair. I'm trying to be fair because,
bro, I need to rub it all over your face, your body, in your house. And you know what? I'm gonna send you some Chelsea paraphernalia. You're gonna decorate your house for Christmas.
Hey, it's blue. Hey, it's blue in here. It's blue in here.
I'm just letting you know, man. Right now, you need to deliver, man. Show your love.
Nah, but for real though, I'm happy. I'm happy for y'all. Y'all because okay. Y'all fucked around and gave us that 16. Y'all gave us Rio, but then y'all rebounded and went and got y'all another one. So that boy looking like Neymar. He going hard. That boy, he's going hard.
Hey,
y'all got y'all.
You know we got a guy named Mayuta in the junior squad that's dropping dimes. This dude is scoring hat tricks almost every time he plays. I sent him to you. And he's playing for England under 18 or under 19.
Under 19. He's scoring.
And then we have the little Messi too. We have the Moroccan Messi, or is it the Egyptian Messi, whatever it's from.
Okay.
He another nasty dude. So we coming. I mean, like you know. And the thing about it is, like, I've noticed this about everybody that's out here. they hate Chelsea. I don't know why they hate us. It's either you have somebody that loves Chelsea or they hate us. And they hate us for no reason. Brother, we love y'all, man. We can't win everything. Y'all need to come win some. Dude, I was arguing with my cousin the other day, and I'm like,
Chelsea like the Yankees, man. Chelsea's like the Yankees. That's all I'm saying.
Bro, we've won every possible trophy you can win in this game. We've won it all.
Yeah.
You know, we had claim to fame, but we still get disrespected, and that's okay. That's okay. You know what I'm saying?
But do you know why it's easy, bro? Do you know why it's easy for other people to hate Chelsea, and it doesn't cost them anything? Because when you recognize that this is the team that has all the trophies, all the glory, and my team cannot get close to it, the only thing that I can afford to do is make sure that I will not recognize it, and it turns it into a hate. All the people that hate Chelsea, they don't recognize what they did. Seriously. Because if you love soccer and you know how hard it is to win a trophy, and this team won them all, compare that what they did and how they did it compared to your team, it will make you jealousy. That hate is jealousy. Period. They're not gonna tell you that, but it sure is fucking jealousy. Because one thing I know for sure is, at this point, I don't know how the hell another team in England gonna do what Chelsea did. I don't know how many. We might not even be here when that shit happened, because it's gonna be like 100 years from now. That's all I know. Yo, where are you? You still in CA?
Nah, he back in town. I'm in Houston though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm in Houston. They'll be here for 1 week, and then I head up to Florida after this.
How's the weather there? Is it hot?
Man, it's hotter than a donkey. It's hotter than donkey's balls.
Man, I can imagine, man.
I went outside. So I'm having a little bit of allergies because they had pet hair in my car, the rental car, and since I picked it up last night, I didn't see any of it. It was all over the dashboard. You know, when I went to the car this afternoon, there was hair all over the dashboard, hair all over the seats. Man,
damn.
I've been nasally all freaking day, and you know I slept horrible last night because of that too, because I didn't even realize it. But yeah, I mean, I'm here for 1 week, and then I go to Pensacola. I might be there for like 3 to 4 weeks. You know.
Hey, so talk to me, Sid. How does a team like Chelsea beat the number one team in the league, but they still not in the top 4 right now, early in the season? Walter told me. I want to get your thoughts on that.
Okay, let's switch gear for a minute. How do you position in the UEFA?
How do you position in the UEFA?
Yeah, right now. What's your ranking?
Oh, what's our ranking? In the Champion League.
Yeah, in the Champions League.
It's not too good. It's not too good. You know, you lost to Galatasaray. Yeah.
Okay, look at your next game. Look at your next 3 games.
We lost to Bayern, so I don't know.
No, man, bro, don't even mention that 3-1, man. I don't know what the fuck happened that day. I swear to God, to me that was like COVID started all over again that day.
Yeah, goes to Nicholas Jackson. But you still gotta answer my question. You gonna answer the question?
What was it?
How does a team
was the question?
How does a team like Chelsea and get up for the huge Liverpool game, but they can't beat nobody else? They can't even beat Manchester United. What's going on? Yeah, y'all lost to Man. I'd rather lose to Galatasaray at home than Man United every day of the week, because that's a tough game. You know what I'm saying?
Look at your next 3 games. I was looking at this morning. Look, your next 3 games, bro. It's gonna be hell, man. It's gonna be hell.
You said that last year, and guess what happened? We won all of them bitches. We beat Real Madrid. We beat some heavy hitters.
No.
We
Do you know why?
We ran into the champions and lost. We ran into PSG and lost. So I say that. Hey, but y'all beat them. Y'all beat them. And like Walter said, you put Chelsea in the championship game. Put your money on Chelsea because it's something about that shit.
We got Barcelona coming up next month, man.
Oh shit!
Right
Napoli,
after Barcelona,
Barcelona,
we got Arsenal,
Napoli.
we got Tottenham too. Right.
Boy, I'm telling you, you know what? This year going to be very exciting, man. We're going to see, and you know, each one of those games, consider them as finals. It's like you're playing a final.
For real.
Hold on a second. What am I missing here?
Yeah, we played Napoli too.
Yeah, and Napoli. I'm telling you, bro, shit gonna be off the chain because one thing I know is I don't know who's gonna be on top of the Champions League this year because of how they redesign the game. It's gonna be hard, man. It's gonna be extremely hard to win it because
I mean, you guys got a tough one coming too. You got Eintracht Frankfurt. You guys got to play Crystal Palace again in the League Cup.
Oh shit!
You better take revenge for that shit. You've got Real Madrid. So UCL. Your next UCL Champions League 3 games. The 3 games you guys have next in Champions League. You got Eintracht Frankfurt. You got Real Madrid. And you got PSV.
Yeah.
Bro,
and then
let me put it this way.
You got Man U, you got Brentford, you got Crystal Palace in the League Cup, you got Aston Villa. Aston Villa they decided to find their fire. They started off rough, but they started to find their fire. Then after Aston Villa, you got Real Madrid before you have Man City.
Yeah. They said that shit. They said that shit last year, bro. They said that shit last year. It's all good. It's all good.
To be honest with you, Walter, to be honest with you, Liverpool and Chelsea, they have the same share of shit right now. If you look at their opponents, they equally have the same.
No, we're both fucked. And then we're actually, according to the British people, according to the English, we're proper fucked because we have injuries out the ass. So we have.
Yeah.
I mean, it's gonna be a miracle for us. I mean,
how long is Cole Palmer?
They just announced that he might be out for some more weeks.
Damn.
You know, yeah, he might be out for some more weeks. It's a groin injury, man, and that's shit day to day. So they're saying he might be out for some more weeks. You know, it's like,
damn,
dude. And you know, one thing I'm gonna say about that game that we played, I want to say something about that game on Saturday. Yeah. So one thing that happened was our number one Chelsea hater in the world that's on TV, Mr. Jamie Carragher. This Liverpool legend came out recently after this game and gave us our flowers. I was surprised. You know,
Jamie Carragher?
Yeah, Jamie Carragher came out and gave us our flowers for that game because he was like, man, they balled out. He said, man, that they had every solution. He's pissed off at Slav, of course, obviously, because he's a Liverpool guy. But Maresca is doing some things, man. We gotta give him some time. We got to give him some time. You know. Sid, where you at, man? You froze. You all right, man?
I'm at home. I'm home. I'm trying to open this goddamn door, man.
You froze.
Your screen is frozen.
And if you got a laptop, get on your laptop. Let's do this on the laptop.
Jesus fuck. Man, I hate technology. Shit.
So let's put it this way, right? Let's put it to you this way, gentlemen. It's gonna be a tough season for either one of us. And I want to kind of switch gears a little bit because my passion is taking the best of me, and I think we got to get some people involved in our conversation. Yeah. How y'all feeling about this government shutdown? I don't know shit. Let's just say I don't know shit. I don't watch the news. I don't listen to none of that shit, so I don't know anything. So if any one of you knows anything, enlighten us. But what I will tell you, is I was at the airport yesterday, and I was going through TSA, and I was like, well, I'm glad to see y'all are working. And they were like, yeah, we're working, but we're not getting paid right now. But by Wednesday, this is what TSA told me at the airport. This is not hearsay. This is not like your mama and them said or your mama, papa, and them said. They told me Wednesday. If it's not resolved by next Wednesday, they are walking out. And I have to fly next Wednesday, so that's gonna be some shit. And they told me that day. They told me if you fly that day, make sure you're at the airport by 8 a.m. for like a 2 o'clock flight. Yeah, because they said it's gonna be bananas and bunker.
Wow.
And I know somebody that today was flying, and the air traffic controllers, they're doing their own thing too. So it's gonna be rough, man. I mean, we live in this country, man. You know, let's speak on it. So I want to hear what y'all feel about this and what y'all take is about it. You know, let's switch gears a little bit. You know, because we're going through some tough times right now. I mean, some people can't eat. Those of us that have Obamacare, we're probably about to lose it because I have it. You know, it's affordable for me. I don't make that much money, so it helps me. So, but I'm about to lose it because, you know, somebody in office, you know, because I can't say shit because if I say something now, you know, they might ban me like Jimmy Kimmel. You know, I ain't Kimmel. You know, I don't have that kind of shit. You know, I don't have that kind of shit. But, bruh, I mean, you know, what I'm trying to understand is how do you come out and say the Democrats are the ones blocking the shit when y'all run the House, y'all run the Senate, y'all run the presidency. So how can it be? Whatever y'all want to sign, just sign it, right? So even if it's not Obamacare, sign whatever y'all want to sign. But you make it
not that simple, bro.
The Democrats are blocking. I mean, what are they blocking? What are they blocking? Come on, man. Stop
okay,
you know,
allow me to explain it to you guys.
That shit is annoying as fuck.
No, they're not playing game. Allow me to explain it to you because I follow it every day. Okay, this is what's going on.
You see what appreciate you for coming in. Love.
Hello. Okay, this is the heart of the problem. There was a budget for the healthcare that the Senate already appropriated that budget to finance the healthcare in America, which is what Joe Biden left, because that was during Joe Biden tenure. So that money that they allocated for the healthcare, it was to keep the premium down.
Okay.
So people can afford to pay their health insurance. And at the time of the renewal, it won't be increased. Now these motherfuckers came. That money that was already budgeted for healthcare in America and insurance for you and I, for the little people, this asshole take that money and cancel those programs. Some of them. And the remainder is what we're dealing right now. They want to actually expand their program, which will increase 15 million Americans next year when they renew their health insurance is going to increase by 114%.
Jesus Christ.
It's going to. So, for the meantime, there are a lot of programs associated with that budget that the Republican took that money right now and start designing programs that will help the rich not pay tax, that will double the premium.
The big beautiful bill.
No, that's bullshit. That's bullshit. Now, let me give you the nitty gritty of the now. The program the Republican have right now does not concern the average American. They don't give a shit. It's all about them making money. Him and his buddies making money. Now the problem is this: the reason why the bill right now is being refused by the Democrat is to actually leave what the health care was, because that money was already allocated, and they want to force the Democrat to sign to have like a bipartisan deal to let this asshole introduce some shit that will make everything complicated, which is it's going to double the premium, and on top of that, there will be 4 million people that will lose their insurance or health care. The Democrats say no. No, there are 15 million people right now. With the situation at hand, the reason why the Democrats say no, there are 15 million people, American, at risk. Next year, they will have their premium double to 114%. Among those 15 million insured, there would be 4 million who will lose health care, period. What would you do?
I mean,
would you sign it?
I mean, it's a lot of people, but the honest truth with the situation, and let me be honest with you, right? There's over what, 200 million people in this country, if I'm not mistaken?
No, 350 million.
Okay, cool. That tells you how much I know and how much I really give a fuck. But at the end of the day, there's 350 plus million people in this country, right? So, the point I'm trying to make in essence is, if there's that many people in this country and 4 million, only 4 million get to lose that, it's a numbers game. I'll play that number. It's unfortunate, but you know, bro, I have the insurance, so I don't feel bad if I have to pay more. You know, but the thing about it is, if we have to pay more, why don't we make more money? Let's make more money. But they don't give a shit about us. You know, they only give a fuck about the 1%ers, bro. That 1% of the population is all these laws and all this shit that's being done is geared towards, which sucks. You know, how do you say you give a fuck about the people? Like, let's keep it 100. Let's keep it 100, 1,000% and 100. Let's be sure. As a matter of fact, let's keep it 1,000,000%. The people that support, I don't want to mention his name. The people that support our president right now, the people that support him the most, they're in the bottom in this economy as people making money. Because number one, they're undereducated, they're illiterate, and they have blue collar jobs. Okay, so forget about their race or whatever. I'm not one that dwells on race. So fuck that shit. I'm just talking about their statistics or their what's the word I'm looking for? Their economical standard or the economical level or wherever they stay, whatever it is. You know what I'm getting at. Okay? Yeah. They're not up there. They're his number one fans and his number one supporters. So if he really gave a shit about them, they will do this. But they can't see past that because they're all about party. Let's get rid of the niggas. Let's get rid of the Mexicans. Let's do this and do that. My thing is like, I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, yo, are y'all paying attention? Y'all supporting this guy, right? But all he's doing is he's just putting the act for y'all. You know, go up there on the stage and be doing his dance, and he had that big. I mean, look, I'm against anybody trying to kill anybody. I'm against what happened with Charlie Kirk. God rest his soul. But guess what? I didn't know the motherfucker before he got shot. I don't really give a fuck about what he does or what he didn't do. So I could give two fucks. But this nigga had a fucking big ass funeral for this nigga. But when the senators that got killed, the senator and his wife that got killed in Minnesota, they ain't doing shit. What the fuck? Where are we missing the disconnect in this country? Where are we missing the fact that humanity is not looking right? And people just keep supporting and pushing this rhetoric, man, and I don't get it. I mean, that's me. Because like I said, I don't watch the news. I stay off of social media. If it ain't YouTube or Snapchat, I'm not on it. I don't give a fuck about it. I really don't care. You know, I have
But
two
look,
and four Facebook accounts have been hacked, so I can't even get into my Facebook, even if I wanted to save my life.
Yeah.
So the point I'm trying to make at the end of the day is, why? Why are we not paying attention and seeing beyond what's going on? Because
Hey, Sid, mute Walter, Sid. I can hear.
you know,
I can hear.
can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, but I can hear Walter through Sid's thing.
Yeah, turn the volume down on whatever platform you're watching us on, because we can hear it in your background. Yeah, but
No, actually, the background come from Walter. From Lemi, not me. I'm not playing any music.
No, it's not. It's not the music. It's the voices.
Lemi.
It's the voices, Sid. It's not the music.
like we can hear the our podcast playing in your background.
We can hear our voices. It's not me.
No, I'm not playing any sound. There's no sound for mine except my voice. The TV is muted, so the only thing I'm hearing is the background music.
Yeah, that's fine. Background music.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, but
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we good. We good now.
Okay.
Yeah. We can't see you, but we see your ugly mug on the screen.
I was actually trying to get some information so we can be more educated about this issue we're having, because Walter.
I live in this country, okay? I pay taxes, I pay bills, you know? I got family and kids to take care of, you know what I'm saying? So I want to do more and help like my parents too, because shit, you know, it's hard out here. But bruh, how can I help them when I can barely help myself? You feel me? Dude, I work like a donkey. I've been on the road for 6 weeks, and I'm about to be on the road for another 5 weeks. That's 11 weeks on the road, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, dog.
Away from family, away from
loved ones, away from my brothers, my sisters. They're doing the same thing. They all out all over this country right now. My sister's in Miami. My brother's in Dallas. One of my brothers is in Dallas. One of my other brothers is in bumfuck PA somewhere. I'm in Houston. You know what I'm saying, dude?
But you know, more reason for you to give a fuck, Walter. Let me explain you the reason why. We all dealt the same card. We came here as warriors. We fighting a war every single time we open our eyes, every single day. We are warriors. Whether we like it or not, we are warriors, because we're fighting a war to stay alive, to protect what we have, to feed our family, to maintain a way of life that will actually give us a chance to see our success in our kids, in what we do in our business. Everything that we do it for the right reason, because we are on a different level. The level we came here when we had a very good objective when we left our countries to come here to change things around. That change requires huge perpetual sacrifices. It's never ending. Every single time you're healthy, you're still alive. Every time, one way or the other, when you wake up, you're gonna do it. How you're gonna do it is up to you. The reason why I'm telling you need to give a shit, the environment that we trying to survive, and I mean, I'm not talking about live. I'm not even talking about live. The environment we're trying to survive in is hostile, because it has some geopolitical factors that we cannot control. We have no idea how it's gonna fall on us. Look at what is going on right now. All this shit that this asshole just created for everybody. So each individual, you have to find your way, one way or the other. You have to find your way. But ultimately, it doesn't matter what you do. The bigger picture is what is falling on this economy it's gonna fall on you. It's gonna be right inside your house.
I can
You're
feel
gonna
it,
be
bro.
working hard.
I can feel it.
Exactly. That's, bro. You, Lemmy, me, anybody else who been here for a while understand the reality and struggling, doing jack of all trade, shows you that the reason why you have to do it is to survive. Because there are things that we don't control, like what's going on right now. If your health premium increases, you're gonna work harder. If the cost of food increases,
Food. Let's
you're
talk
gonna
about
work harder.
that. I went to the grocery store today, and I walked out of the store, and I was like, "What did I fucking buy? What did I spend my money on?"
Thank you.
Like,
You
what
just
did I buy? Bruh, I'm like, so it's like, okay, so full disclosure. Full disclosure. Okay, where I work, what I do, I get a daily per diem, right? So it's like,
mhm.
do I spend my daily per diem eating out every day? They give us a set fee on what you can pay for a hotel. Do I go stay in
Mhm.
a fancy hotel like like some of my other colleagues and eat out every day because they're paying for the hotel? I could do that, but I mean, I'm in a fucking, like what is it called? A hotel that has a kitchen because I gotta cook. I gotta my $60 a day per diem is not gonna go to me eating outside every day. It's gonna go to
No,
me buying $60
not
worth
when you
of
have family.
groceries, buying $60 worth of groceries and stretching that bitch for like 3-4 days. So instead of spending my $60 a day eating, I'm spending maybe like 120 a week to feed myself. Instead of spending my $60 a day to eat out. Which $60 a day, to be honest with you, ain't shit. What are you gonna eat for $60 a day if you eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner? Let's do the math in this society that we live in today. Okay, what are you gonna do? What breakfast you might spend $10, lunch you might spend 20. That's $30 right there. And then for dinner, if you're like me, you gotta have a sip of something, for dinner. You're gonna spend at least $30-$40. So
Straight up.
and straight up. So that's $70 like that. How much am I making an hour that's gonna keep me
And don't worry about getting a drink.
and bruh. So let's make it make sense. Let's quantify the issue. Because at the end of the day for me, I'm not the smartest person in the world. I'm just here. I do what I need to do. I take care of my people. I take care of my kids. That's all I focus on. I've actually tuned out everything in my life that's been going on. And my focus is I have to leave a legacy for my kids. I have to leave something for them to fall back on when I'm gone. Because another situation is I love my father, but my father is still working till today. My father's 77 years old.
What?
He's still grinding till today. This
And
man
he was
owns
supposed to retire and chill.
I'm supposed to be taking care of him. You understand? Let's be real. Black people, even white people, even people, period. When your parents get older, you're supposed to take care of them because they took care of you in your youth. Now you take care of them in their age. At their age and their
Payback time. That's what it's called, payback time.
That's what it's supposed to be. But I can't do nothing for my dad. You know what I'm saying? This man goes to work every day. And he doesn't do like a desk job, something like, he's 77 years old. Ain't nobody gonna give him a desk job. My dad does shipping. He ships goods for people from here to Africa. And he doesn't have help. Like if I'm available and he asks me for help, I help him when I can. But see, I got my own fucking problem. You know what I'm saying? But this man drives his van to go pick up shit, load his van up by himself. He has a small forklift in his storage facility to move shit, to move all his pallets. He loads up containers and ships them. So he's 77 years old. That nigga's supposed to be at a beach somewhere chilling. You know what I'm saying? Oh, where's the bill? Oh, you send me a bill? Oh, send that to my son. He got it. But nigga, I can't do that. I want to, but I can't. Because of the fucking economy we live in. Somebody will say, oh, you didn't gotta, what level of education do you have? Fuck education, bro. These days, that ain't shit but paper. That shit don't do nothing for nobody but paper. Yeah, I got my degrees and all that shit, but it ain't doing nothing. What the fuck is it doing? What the fuck am I using my degree for right now at this point in my life? Let's keep it 100. You're better off going to a trade school and getting a trade. My 17-year-old daughter told me, I don't think college is for me. I want to do a trade. I'm like, you know what? God bless you.
Yeah.
I'm here. I'm not gonna lead you astray. If that's what you want to do, go to you.
College is the biggest.
And that's a smart way, bro.
College is the
That's
biggest.
a smart way.
It's a scam. We all know
It's the biggest scam and for a long time. Yeah, it's top five, one of the biggest scams ever.
So let's be real about the situation that's going on in this country. Let's keep it 1,000%. Okay.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
I mean, what is it that we as people expect from our government? Because there's a lot of people. Let's be real. A lot of people that look like me and you, and all of you on this feed, all of us that's watching this shit, or maybe anybody that gets to see it or don't get to see it, that don't vote. They're like, oh, because my vote don't count. Let me be honest with you. I know my vote don't count, but guess what? Every goddamn election, I'm right there. I'm right there. Because
Why?
Why?
Yeah.
Because guess what? I can open my mouth and say what I'm saying right now. Because I voted.
But I don't agree with that. So like,
oh no, you better agree with that because nigga, you ain't vote. I'm about to cut you off, brother. If you ain't voting, you ain't talking.
But I don't. But I'm not.
You can mute yourself.
But you see, I haven't said a word. All I'm doing is listening. I'm a listener because I really don't complain because I know what to expect. I don't expect shit from none of them. You know what I'm saying? Because they gonna do it. They gonna control what they can control, and I'm gonna control what I can control, and I'm doing that. But at the same time, I ain't complaining. I'm just planning, and I'm putting myself in position. And
let me go. Nah, I'm sorry. I gotta cut you off though.
Go ahead.
You're my brother. I love you. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna need you to start voting, bro. I'm gonna need you to just go to the polls, bro.
But I don't
need you to go to the polls. Because guess what? That's an extra vote that we don't have.
See, and this is excuse my French and all this shit. This is the shit that I don't like because this is like the COVID vaccine conversation. I don't, and I be having to tell people, I don't tell you not to vote. I don't tell you not to vote. So why should you tell me vote? I hear why you vote, and I don't tell you not to vote, but I tell you why I don't vote, and you telling me to vote, but you don't. But now check me out. Because I said, I haven't said a word. I sat here and let everybody do their thing and talk, and I haven't complained yet, and I'm not gonna complain because I know, like me, I've been studying for years. I've been like, I'm not saying I'm ahead of nobody or nothing, or I know more than people or whatever, but I've been studying this shit for a while, and I've been preparing myself for this shit for a while. It's a certain way that I eat. It's a certain way that I move. It's certain things that I'm into that I don't. It's certain things that I don't give a fuck about no more, and that's how I keep my sanity. And that's how. And it's a certain way that I work. It's because it's shit that I know that I got to do to get done. I know what I'm up against. I'm up against a beast right now, and everybody around me, we up against that beast. So me, I prepare. It's like I'm going into war. I'm ready for the beast. You gotta
close one of your feeds. You got 2 feeds, Sid.
Oh, yeah. So it's a certain type of preparation and mentality. Like Sid said, we're warriors. We all know what we signed up for.
Oh no, for sure.
And I ain't gonna say much, but I'm just saying it's like
before you say anything, let me cut you off for 1 second, please, brother. 1 second. everything you said, I'm with you, brother.
Yeah.
I'm with you because guess what? Regardless of what happens with the government or whatever, we still got to do what we got to do as men. Not just men, but as people. We still got to do what we got to do, regardless of what the government does or what they don't do. All I'm saying, this is all I'm saying, you know, and nothing, no, I'm not trying to offend you or any way. Yeah. All I'm saying is just vote. You don't have to. Because what I'm saying is because if people like you that don't vote, if we had them numbers, things could be different, is what I'm saying. Yeah. But I'm with you though. Your frustration, bruh, come on, dog. Me and you was texting at 2 a.m. this morning. Yeah. You was working at 4 a.m. this morning. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm with you, nigga. I'm with you. You my brother. I'm with you. We do this shit, bro. Starting tomorrow, I gotta go in at 7:30 a.m. for work for orientation bullshit, whatever it is. Yeah. For like 4 hours, and then I gotta go back in at 6:45 p.m. and work a 12-hour shift. Yeah. And and for the next 5 weeks, I'm on 12 hours a day, except for one day. Now, I'm not complaining that I have to do that. Yeah. What I'm saying is, for me to make ends meet, I have to do that. Yeah. Because I have responsibilities. Because for example, my daughter hit me up today. My 14-year-old hit me up today. She said, "Hey, Daddy, can you send me some money? I gotta do my hair." What am I supposed to say to her? What? No, bro. What am I supposed to say to my 14-year-old daughter? Yeah. Daddy ain't got it. Hell no. No. Yeah. I'm gonna send you the money. Right. Yeah. But guess what? I brought her into this world, and it's my responsibility to make sure that she.
Guys, can you hear me now?
Yeah. I can hear you.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Go ahead. Sorry.
Until she's old enough to take care of herself, she's my responsibility.
So Walter, I mean, what you saying is nothing new. Like our parents did the same thing. My whole thing with this is like, I'm deep in this. Like I'm deep in this. Like I'm at the point now. It's like the Matrix for me. I really feel like I'm Neo, bro. Like, and that's how we should all feel. That's how we should all feel. So I'm not taking nobody out of the equation. But bro, like I really do this, and I expect, like, this is what I expect from the government. I don't expect nothing less. And you want to know something? We've had this discussion before. Who's to say that me and you would vote for the same person? You know what I'm saying? Because I don't rock with the Democrats. If I tell you who I would prefer, I don't rock with any of them really. But if I tell you who I would prefer out of this whole thing, it will probably disappoint you. Because and the reason that I prefer them is because I've made an investment into something that they are backing. So at this point, I'm trying to survive because
and
I'm
that would be who?
I prefer Trump because they're all, at the end of the day, they're all wicked and they're all the same. And when Biden was there, Biden was it. And I could care less. About the politics, but from what it was a joke. So let me explain to you why I would prefer this current guy. Because this is why and I told and you guys should know already. This is why I made this show. This show was made for me to try to get people introduced into digital assets. Start investing in your future. Start following the money, so you can live a life where you don't have to work again. That's the reason I started this show. We use sports as a scapegoat, and then whatever comes after that, I try to plant that seed. I've been doing that since I knew you guys. So Trump, what Trump and his administration is doing, and to answer your question about this whole conversation, the reason I feel like the government has shut down, this is my reason. I feel like it's a scapegoat for my investment to come through and shoot through the roof in December, or like how you were saying with Dogecoin. I think it's a scapegoat, and that's gonna help pay for all of this debt within our country. That's what I feel. Because in order for this shit to get rebuilt, this shit has to be torn down. And now they're shutting down the government. It's like you got to destroy and rebuild. So they're destroying the old, and they're about to bring in some new shit, and everybody ain't gonna like it because everybody hasn't invested. And our people, we don't like nothing new. But all I know is that I've been invested in digital assets since 2018, and I'm about to reap some benefits of this shit, whether people like it or not, because I've been through so much with it, and that's what. And the reason that I prefer them, I'm not saying I like them. I'm not saying I voted for him because I didn't vote. But the reason that I prefer him is because their administration is bringing that in, and that's how I'm good. That's my light at the end of the tunnel, and I'm playing my role to my people by having this show. That was my focal point from the jump, because I can give a fuck about sports. When you came to me about sports, I didn't. Man, I had stopped watching sports, bro. For all I care, sports was rigged, and sports is a part of the problem, and it's a part of the distraction. I can give a shit about sports. We can have all of this documented. I can give a shit about it, bro. The only reason that I'm really getting back into it is because I can actually use digital assets to bet and make money. Because I don't care about dollars no more, bro. I'm so deep into investing in digital assets that I'm locked in. It's like a part of my life, bro. It is a part of my life. It's a part of me. So
that's one question. Because I'm going to piggyback on what Lemi said. I have a question for both of you, because what Lemi just mentioned, that's his vision of his lifestyle. But my question to you guys is, what is your greater good about America right now, Walter?
I mean, okay, as an immigrant, as someone that came from a different country with a different mindset to start off, I love this country. I won't have it any other way. I'm proud to be a citizen of this country, and my mindset is this country has given me the opportunity to make myself a better man. It's given me the opportunity to actually have children and be able to take care of them. Because it's one thing to have children, and it's another thing to take care of. There's a lot of baby daddies out there. Look at my face. There's a lot of baby daddies out there. Sorry, I'm a little tipsy and whatever. I don't give a fuck. But I'm here.
Walter, your connection is weak.
Maybe.
I don't know if you can hear me.
I can hear you. I can hear you very well, but I'm in a hotel, so my connection might be horrible.
Hello?
But
yeah, I can hear him too. I can hear you. Walter.
You can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. It's a little faint though. It's a little faint. I don't know if it's a mic that you can speak it to louder, but I can hear you though.
Okay.
Hey, yeah, I think, yeah, I think it's your Bluetooth. Your battery is getting weak because what you're saying is fading in and out.
Okay, let me switch. Let me switch it up.
Yeah, that's perfect. That's okay. That's better. Go ahead.
Let me take it. Let me take it for now.
What was your question? What was that? What did you say? What was that question?
My question was, what do you consider your greater good in America right now, despite everything else?
My greater good in America? Hey, man. So, I'm going to give y'all some full disclosure. I work for the airline. I ain't going to say what I do, but I work for...
Is it better? Is it better right now?
I mean, you good.
Yeah,
you good.
That's perfect. That's good. Yeah, that's good now.
So, I'm gonna give y'all some full disclosure. I work for the airline. I ain't gonna say what I do. Y'all can do the math when I explain what I say, what I do. But
okay.
I don't care about going international with my job because I love this country. I feel like this country has so much beauty. It has so much history that being because my family's from the islands. My whole family's from the islands. I'm a first generation American of my family. I was born in New York City, raised in Atlanta, Georgia. My parents are Jamaican. I'm my mom's first child, and I'm my dad's third. So I'm a first generation American for my mom and my dad. I'm my dad's first American child. And growing up, they were very proud of their heritage. Even though they came here to have a better living for me and my brothers and sisters, they're very proud of their heritage. And sometimes that can get clouded. I'm going to answer the question. That can get clouded because it can bring confusion to somebody like me because I'm juggling both cultures. So sometimes They shun the American lifestyle. You have people that look just like me that were born and raised and got roots in this country, and they're not they might not know their traces to Africa, but they were natives of here, and that wasn't taught to me until now. So I feel like this country right here has so much history and so much behind it that has not been told to me, and I am on the search of it, and I am on the cusp of it, and my love for this country is very, very has become very, very deep, because I'm realizing that, and I'm coming to the realization of my tribe and also other people's tribes, and how it's disconnected and how it's also being connected. And when I go to certain places, I can feel it spiritually, because I can feel it within my bones, and I can see the truth for myself, and it clicks because of everything that I've seen and everything that I've studied and where I've gotten myself to this point. So my greater good in this country is getting all of that information and putting it together and passing it down to my son, passing it down to my wife, who is from Africa, passing it down to you guys who may not see it the way I see it, and we can connect it together. So my whole thing is about connecting the dots. That's my greater good in this country.
But how are you living it right now?
You said, how do I live in it right now?
Yeah.
I didn't expect nothing different from these people, to tell the truth, man. All right, and honestly, I know, like I said, I know you guys may not agree with my preference politically, but I will
it's about you. It's not about agreeing or disagreeing. No. It's about your vision, why you're living. But I
your
still greater good.
I feel, but these are the words that I feel that I have to say. These are still disclaimers that I feel like I have to say, because we all have our preference based off our discussion. So with that being, and it leads me to me answering your question. I rather, and I'm gonna say the N-word because I look at them as N-words more than anything. I rather a nigga show me his hand than stab me in the back. So show me your hand all day, because when you stab me, I might die and I might not be here no more. But if you show me your hand, I'll still live. I'll still live to see your fuckery, and then I can work around it. So I'm gonna live by that shit to the day that I die. I'd rather a nigga stab me in the hand, I'd rather a nigga show me his hand and stab me in the back. And my greater good in the country is being fulfilled. Right? I expected this from when I got out of college. It's an art of war. We're in a war. We're in a mental war. We're in a biological war. We're in a food war. We're in a physical war. We're in a fucking war zone. And I'm ready. And
I told you that earlier.
Yeah.
You just repeating what I told you earlier. We're in a war, man. We are warriors.
Yeah. Hey, I'm valid. Hey, I'm here to validate that all day, every day. You said it. So I've been equipping myself for that for years. So my greater good in the country is being fulfilled, has been fulfilled in the past, present, and it will be fulfilled in the future. Because I feel like I've done the necessary things to get me to where I'm trying to go in the future, and I'm still doing it now. The work don't stop. The work doesn't stop because of where I came from. I wasn't born in a rich family. I'm the one who's gonna have to provide for my family and keep it going. Now, if I was born in a rich family like Trump or any of our people who we rub shoulders with, the story might be a little different. But I'm kind of starting from scratch, and I'm still learning. And I'm not here to say that I know it all, but I feel like I'm getting there, and I feel like I'm on the right path. And my greater good in this country is being fulfilled more than ever. And I wouldn't have it no other way. Like I don't want it to be handed. I don't want it to be handed to me. I want to earn it. My nickname is Lemi, and it means live, earn, manifest, invest. And that's what I wanted. I want to do that. And I'm gonna
straight
do
up.
it. And I'm gonna do it. You know what I'm saying?
Bro.
So it's up. Yeah.
I commend you. Look, Any way you look at it, we all fighting the same war, but just different battle.
Yeah.
Because we're doing it differently, and we are facing adversity since we came here day one,
Mhm.
and we trying to make our ways to implement our origin, our belief, our religion, our education, all that stuff. Pretty much, we are just a stranger in a strange land trying to be somebody.
Mhm.
That's what we're dealing with. Our greater good. You just said something really, really important, Lemmy.
Mhm.
And it was so simple. You see, each person who came to the US, you have a personal reason,
Yeah.
a professional reason.
Mhm.
Hear me out. You have a
Yeah.
personal reason and a professional reason.
Yeah. I'm all ears.
How you gonna balance it? How you gonna balance it? It's up to you because it depends on the circumstances that brought you here. You just gave me a synopsis of your family line, your
Yeah.
parents, what they represent, what they're about. You
Mhm.
follow a path that was set up by them. They raised you right. They taught you everything that you supposed to know.
Mhm.
The rest is up to you. Done deal. That's your greater good right there. The fact that you came here with the background,
Mhm.
that makes you a man. That makes you understand that I can do whether it's good or bad by myself. It's up to me. I
Mhm.
make my own choices. I, you said one word that actually answer everything. That fulfillment. You said fulfillment. That's your greater good. How you gonna benefit for you being here? What is gonna do for you personally and professionally?
Yeah.
That's what it's gonna boil down to.
Yeah.
Let me as a person, let me as a man, let me his vision, whether it's me, Walt, anybody who set foot in this country, you have those two choices.
Mhm.
The fulfillment of your personal reason and your professional reason. That's
Yeah.
your greater good.
Yeah.
Because in the end, you are pursuing a dream.
Mhm.
That dream will come in so many challenges by the second. I'm not even talking about by the day, by the second, because every goddamn second you're struggling with something.
Yeah.
Whether you're at work, you in the house, you outside, you fighting a war.
Mhm.
Because you have so many elements that you don't control. But yet you here. You have no choice but to be here and fight those elements, those factors to maintain a positive lifestyle.
Yeah.
How you gonna do it? It varies from person to person. You cannot say my way is the right way or somebody's way is the wrong way. It's just about you as an individual, what suits you, you only, nobody else.
Mhm.
Even not your kids, not your wife, your parents. At that very moment that you realize I am me, at this particular time, I have this situation in my hand in front of me. I need to pay my bills. I need to invest. I got some issues that I need to deal with. I need to plan for my future. At that particular moment, it does not involve anybody else. Not your kids, no. Your wife is you as an individual, you person.
Mhm.
And guess what? You're the only person who can take care of that. Nobody else can do that for you.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
That's the greater good. To me, but that's what I look at because I talk to every day when I wake up.
Mhm.
I thank God for me being alive. All parts of my body are moving without any interference. I'm thankful. Right there, that's my greater good. I have health. If you don't have health, you don't function.
Mhm.
God gave me health, gave me life to breathe the next day.
Yes, sir.
What I'm gonna do with that day is my greater good.
Mhm.
Because I know I'm not gonna be stupid to know I'm not gonna do anything wrong to harm myself. I'm not gonna do anything to harm my family. I'm not gonna do anything stupid to jeopardize what I already accomplished. I have to move forward, and I have to move higher at all costs. It doesn't matter what adversity that I'm going to be facing the next second. I have to make it right, because there's no other way. Because we have something that a lot of countries and a lot of people lack, which is opportunities.
Yep.
We are in the environment
You guys
that
hear
has.
me? You guys hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, perfectly. Yeah, now it's good.
Shout out to
Your mic is
GG360. Shout out to GG360 for saying, as for me, it's freedom as a responsibility living in America. Gives you access to freedoms that many still fight for. Voice, business, as Sid was saying, opportunity and reinvention. But yeah, go ahead, Sid. I didn't mean to cut you off. I just wanted to shout her out. But you said,
man.
You spoke of opportunity.
And we are blessed. No matter how hard it gets here, how painful, how many hours we work a day, how far we travel, what we do when we travel, when we are away from our families, we are doing it for the greater good, which is what Walter said earlier. You want to leave them a legacy. One day when you're gone, that's the greater good. We are not just fighting for us. We are fighting for the people that surround us, that care about us, and they depend on us. Because we cannot fail them. We don't have a choice. We have to make it right at all costs. It's just like the general of the army. When you go into battle, you have to strategize. You're going to have casualty, but at the end of the day, you want to win the war. And how you're going to win it is by setting up investment, setting up future for your children. You have a house, because that's hard assets. You might not have like a fat bank account. It depends on who you are. But the knowledge you're gonna gain, invest on your children to have good education, a good lifestyle, a good culture, a good religion, because you taught them well. What our parents did for us, we have to transcend it to our children, because if we don't, we are the hypocrites. Straight up, we are the hypocrites, because our parents sacrificed their lives to make us right. Therefore, we have to transcend that to our children. We cannot fail them. The buck does not stop on us. We have to carry it on. Whatever it's going to take. I don't care how hard it's going to get. We have to value those trends that we're going to be dealing with, because that's what makes us. And if we fail, that's what's going to break us and jeopardize everything that we work for. And that is not an option. To me, that's my greater good. That's how I look at it. I don't care. I mean, I drive like a week. I drive like over 5,000 miles. I can't even tell you where I go every day. But guess what? Fuck it. It allowed me to acquire certain things that I dreamt about when I was in Senegal before I came here, and I have them now. And guess what? Now that I have them, I realize the value of hard work, the value of dreaming, the value of persistence, the value of using what your parents put in you, the education they put in you for you to achieve those things. They may be material, they may be superficial, but you know why you did it. There was a purpose, there was a reason, there was a commitment, there was an ambition for you to actually use that path. Look, we're not going to be in jail because we're not criminals. Look at these assholes in jail bragging about, oh, I killed this, I did 10 years, I did 20 years. Okay, what did you get for it? Caged like an animal. Now, look how we operate. We have choice. We have freedom to do things, to plan things, to go places. That's our greater good, gentlemen. The way I see it, let's just say, hey, man, thank God.
Amen.
I don't care how tough it gets. Hey, man.
Amen.
That's the way I see it.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Yes, sir.
Walter,
So,
what do you got to say?
Let me ask this question. how do you guys feel about the censorship that's going on right now? Because Jimmy Kimmel lost his job because he said something. Now, granted, what he said was a little off color, you know, but at the same time, we're in America. It's freedom of speech, right? So when do you get to the point of freedom of speech not being freedom anymore? What is the tipping point? Because I'm curious because I'm over here speaking my mind and I'm on YouTube, so you never know. This footage might get to somebody and they be like, "Oh, we don't like that nigga. We're gonna kill that nigga."
So to answer,
I just want to know what's the tipping point because I'm nobody.
I think if you're somebody, like if you're within
let me I'm so sorry to cut you off. Walter, just hear me out just a second. Are you talking about censorship or freedom of speech?
It's the same thing to me.
No, there's a difference. No, I want you to choose.
I get where you're coming from. I get where you're coming from. Let's just say freedom of speech.
Thank you.
Let me go ahead. Sorry about that. Go ahead.
No, you good. So, in regards to freedom of speech, that whole shit about what is it? Freedom of speech, bearing right to bear arms, and then what's the three things in the Constitution? Freedom of speech, right to bear arms, and then it's something else. But that freedom.
I think it's religion you're thinking about.
Well, it's 26 articles.
Okay, but
I think
the first two.
Religion is the one you're thinking about.
Okay, so but in regard, the reason I'm saying that stuff, this freedom of speech shit, it don't exist. That don't exist no more in this country.
Thank you.
Let's just get that out the way.
Thank you.
I'm glad
you said that.
If you are in the public eye and you are in the mainstream, you on a different level than us. Because right now we having this discussion, and to Walter's point, Walter said that it may reach somebody, but then at the same token, it might not reach nobody, and nothing will happen to us. We don't gotta be looking over our back or over our shoulder for the rest of our lives. But if you in that mainstream public eye and somebody has given you a platform or sponsored you or put you in that public eye, you under a whole different type of lens. You know what I'm saying?
Who's backing you?
Yeah. If you know, Sid. If you know. I don't want to get too deep.
I know where you're headed.
I'm not trying to. Yeah, I'm not trying.
I know exactly where you're headed, brother. That's why I said, who's backing you?
I don't want them to come get us, but
no, it's not gonna come down to that.
The way that I express myself is through this platform, and then I also make music. So within this platform, I kind of speak. If people hear me speak, they kind of see where I'm leading to. But in my music, I let it all out. Like you got certain. I think Walter was just saying it. Or Sid was just saying it. These people go to jail. They talk about how they killed this person and do this and do that. You got rappers doing that. You got rappers talking about how much people they murk, how much drugs they're selling.
How many people are listening right now?
We got 5 people in it. We got 5 people in the chat. As far as I'm concerned.
Hey, your microphone is whatever. You have like earplug?
I do.
It's doing just like Walter's. Yeah, your battery's dying, brother. Whatever you're saying is fading in and out. You have a headphone?
I never really use them. How I sound now? How I sound now?
Oh, that's way better.
Yeah, that's good. That's better.
It's because my mic is right here.
Now,
but
check this out. How many people are listening to you right now?
We got.
This is better, man. Keep whatever. How many?
Yeah, we got 5 people in the chat right now.
Okay.
So all right. I'm in front of my mic. So you have rappers, and back to who's backing you. you have these rappers, these quote unquote gangster rappers, and dudes who sold drugs and emulate a lifestyle of like Pablo Escobar and Scarface in their music, and they're being allowed to say whatever they want and push whatever agenda that they want. But then if you have somebody who's going against that agenda, they will be deemed as a terrorist or your freedom of, or they'll get canceled, quote unquote canceled. If you go, it goes back to what Sid was saying. Yeah. If you go back to what Sid was saying, your parents raised you a certain type of way. Now, if you the child, because my generation, the '80s babies and up, we come from, we're more rebellious. So we take what our parents taught us, and we kind of take it to the next level of where we're gonna express that on the level that we want to express it. So, and sometimes our parents might not see eye to eye with that, but but in regards to doing that, you can be outspoken like a quote unquote. So Charlie Kirk, I never heard about him till he died, and I'm not gonna sit here and say that I disagree with everything he said or agree with everything he said, but I heard some of the stuff he was saying, and he ultimately got murdered. So his freedom of speech was killed. He was literally killed. You know what I'm saying? For coming out here saying the things he was saying, and then but these people are on a whole different type of platform. They're in a whole. Go ahead, bro.
I'm sorry.
No, you good.
In all fairness, right? In all fairness and all transparency, I'm against anybody getting killed like that. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
violence is never a good way of expression, man.
I'm gonna mention his name. The shot that they took at Trump, that was bullshit. I mean, don't know how real it is. I can't quantify or whatever, but it's bullshit. Secret Service, they dropped the ball because he's an ex-president. At that point, he was an ex-president, and he deserves, Secret Service protection. And they dropped the ball. If it happened, it happened. I'm very, very pissed off about that situation. Same thing with Charlie Kirk. Nobody's supposed to go out like that. And now, for full disclosure, I'm a gun owner. I own guns. I own like 4 of them. So
what? You have guns?
Yeah, nigga, I own guns. Nigga.
Oh wow!
I'm in the streets of Atlanta every day.
Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do.
You do you think I'm gonna let a nigga take the shit that I worked so hard for? No, nigga, fuck that shit. It's either gonna be you, it's not gonna be me. God forbid, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Say, fuck that shit. I'm not going down like that. But no, I own guns. I own 2 pistols, a shotgun, and an AR. Before anybody gets into the AR situation, I'm gonna just tell you straight up. AR is about the best thing to shoot. It's very accurate. That's why all these motherfucking people that do mass shootings or whatever use it. It's unfortunate that that's what they use it for. Okay? I purely use them for fun. I grew up around guns. My father's ex-military. My uncle's ex-military. I've been in situations where guns were used in my household in Nigeria to save our fucking ass. So I have nothing against guns. Guns don't kill people. People kill people. Let's get that out of the way. Okay? Because I can go to a shooting range and use my gun all day and not hurt nobody. Okay?
Got that right.
Go outside of the streets, that's a different ballgame. Now, I've been hit by lead from a bullet before that ricocheted off of the shooting range where I was at. It ricocheted and hit me in the chest. And it had lead on my shirt. Now, that was just a ricochet, and it hurt like a mug. So, like I said, bullets kill people.
Yeah.
Guns are not the responsibility. It's people that kill people, I meant to say. So now, as far as the assassination attempt on Trump, that's bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it was.
So now I want to shift gears a little bit now. Because I don't know too much. Bro, like I said, I'm not on social media. I don't watch the news. But what's up with this Epstein file? What's in these files that they don't want us to see?
Okay. Let me tell you what's in the file. All the prominent, let me take that. Most of the prominent political figures that we know certain celebrities and certain known faces are in those files. If you want to have a controversy for the next 10 years, if you want to have a debacle for the next 10 years, if you want to have a fucked up situation that you are going to put your president in for the next 10 years, release those files. Because they all have the same armada, which is sex, drug, and mayhem. That's how I'm going to summarize it for you. To give you an example, just to give you an idea, the Epstein files is Puff Daddy in action.
Wait, okay, before you go any further, did he just get sentenced or did I miss that?
Yes, he got 4 years.
Okay.
Now, if you understand the parties that he was throwing out, what he was doing, right? Now, imagine that like 10 times with big figures, you know, because this nigga had his own island. So you can imagine. Just to give you in perspective, you select, you know, the people that you want to have party with, and these are like big shots. They come to your islands, and you have this woman who's sitting in jail. She was doing the recruiting. They had like a network of who they want, what they want, how they want it, when they want it. So it was all hush hush, and it was just like a reckless party. Just think of it like the P Diddy version 10.
Yeah.
So, do you think I'm gonna throw a party with Lemi, Walter, Sid, everybody else gonna be in there with their dirt, and I have all these names and what they've done, and you think I'm gonna release those files just like that? And my main guest, my VIP, was the actual president of the United States. It's not going to be easy. It's not going to be easy.
Hey, Lemi, do we have a subscribe button on our feed on YouTube?
Yeah. It's there. It should be under the video. We got subscribers, bro. You know, we only got 19 episodes, but we got about 40 subscribers. So I mean, people, you know, and shout out to our subscribers. You know what I'm saying? Because I know we're not as consistent as we would like to be, but I feel like that's a good amount of subscribers for the amount of shows we've done. So.
Well, we need to take it to the next level.
We got lives to live. Shit. Somebody always catching flights and doing one thing or the other. They don't know.
Listen.
Yeah.
Trying to sleep in a dirty ass bed in a hotel. Bro, we got live. I hope you have.
We need to.
That on your sheet before you go to bed.
We need to throw in some questions for the audience since we got subscribers. Let them vent and give their opinion about the situation. Write it down, sir.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
The first question is.
Right now, tell us what you want to talk about.
Lemi.
What's up?
The first question is, what is your greater good in America?
Are you asking me or you want me to write this down?
No, write it down so you can post it for the audience. So let them go, so people give their opinion.
And if anybody is bold enough and they want to go live with us, we can send you a link. You can join the conversation.
Exactly. We need that audience involvement, the engagement. We definitely need to have, you know, some open, honest discussion about issues, and because it's never too late to learn. And you have to learn from different perspective, different vision, different people, different background, because it will actually solidify the agenda of this podcast because we operate on an honor system, on a truth system, on education system. Therefore, the engagement we are seeking has to come from both sides. We are not just here talking to run our mouth. We're talking here to learn and teach. That's the whole vision of what we're doing.
And we letting you speak. That's why it's called Let Me Speak. We gonna let you speak. We gonna let you speak.
Yeah, everybody has a say so. So let's hear it.
And everybody's entitled to their opinion. No answer is wrong. No answer is. I mean, we gonna debate on it, you know, because we're I mean, right now there's three of us on here, and every single one of us has a different opinion on life or whatever. So you know, it's like.
All right. Hey, Walter, what's your second question? I throw in my question. What is your greater good? What's your question, sir?
My question is real simple, man. It's like, I mean, what now? Very simple. What now? It's very, very simple.
About what?
Just anything. What now? What's next? Where do we go from here?
Lemi, are you writing this down? Write his question, man.
Okay.
What now? What's next for us? You know, where do you see yourself? You know, tomorrow. Let's not talk about 3-4 years from now. Where do you see yourself tomorrow?
Exactly, and those are things that matters because this is like shit that you're gonna be dealing with. This is what
we live.
You can't go around it. Yeah.
We live in today. So what now? What's next for you? What do you see for your family, for yourself, for your job? You know, what now? What happens now? You know?
All right, Lemi. Since you're the MC, you got the final question.
I'm gonna type it. I'm about to type it. Give me a second. and then I'll say it.
Because you know the honest truth of the situation is we keep living our lives day to day. People say, oh yeah, you want to get yourself in a position where you don't live paycheck to paycheck. In what world? I mean, you show me somebody that's not living paycheck to paycheck amongst us, I'll show you a genius. Because right now I'm still trying to figure that shit out.
Bro, if you don't live from paycheck to paycheck, you're stealing.
There go my question.
Simple as that. It's simple as that. You are stealing.
Digital assets and do some real research. Okay. You know, somebody brought.
Here we go.
Shout out to Kim Yu. She brought it up to me earlier about the Dogecoin. So she was asking me, where you gonna put your money at? I mean, maybe we should invest in this shit. So I'm at the point in my life where it ain't about me no more. It ain't been about me for a long time. As a matter of fact, the day I held my first kid in my hand, it stopped being about me.
Yep.
It's not about me, you know. It's about what I'm gonna leave for them.
Mm-hmm. So, no, you don't have a life anymore. Point blank.
Please.
You done.
I went to South Africa with my boys in July. That was the only time I had my own life. Besides that, man, I don't have my life. What life? You know? So,
excuse me. When you went to South Africa, you were on parole. Okay, just remember that. You were on parole. I don't know if you realize it. And that was just temporary, bro. So don't act like you're gonna have that every year. That was one shot. One shot. Bro.
Yeah, man, that's my question. So yeah, bro. But we got 7 viewers, we got some viewers in here. Y'all make sure y'all like, share, subscribe. We appreciate y'all kicking it with us, man. It's been in here for 3 hours, chopping it up about Chelsea politics and other things. It's the Let Me Speak broadcast. We got Sid in the building. We got Walter in the building. We triangular trapping, man. It's a great discussion. Let's go. What's up, bro?
One final question. Soccer lovers, who gonna win the Champions League this season? Your prediction.
You know me, I'm biased as always. So this is where I'm going with mine. But realistically, I don't know. It's still a toss-up, man.
I'm telling you, man.
Real Madrid looks
Bro.
good because the new coach. Barcelona looks good, but they're beatable. Liverpool looks good.
I can't even tell you the top four.
You know what?
Honestly,
You know what?
I cannot even tell you the top four.
My dark horse to win it all is Arsenal. I hate to say it, but Arsenal. They're my dark horse.
No, I doubt it.
Their striker, Gyökeres has not gelled with the team yet, but imagine when he does. With Saka feeding him from the right, and Martinelli and Madueke on the left or whatever, and then Eze, and then you have what's the name of their midfielder? The guy that was former Chelsea that came from West Ham. What's his name? Rice. You got Rice. They're a very deadly team. I'm not even going
Walter.
lie. I mean, I believe blue.
How come? How come? Check this out. The problem with Arsenal. Check this out. Every goddamn year.
Bayern Munich is balling.
No doubt about it. They always finish 4th or 5th. Do you know why? They lose momentum by the end of the season. That's why you don't count on them. They always lose momentum. They can start strong, but by the end of the season, they run out of gas and start falling back.
I get that part. I definitely agree with you.
What make you think they have the same the key element? What make you think it's going to change?
They're my dark horse. Like I said, dark horse. You got to go with a dark horse. And they're my dark horse to win it all.
Now, Lemi.
Who do I think is gonna win? Man.
Okay, put the. This is what you're gonna do. Make the question broad, so everybody gonna actually think twice. Who will win? Who will be champion on each conference? Let's broaden because you have 7 conferences. 7 or 6. Let's make it. Who will be champion on each conference? I think it's 6 conferences, if I'm not 6 or 7. 6. That way, that will expand.
You talking about in the Champions League?
No. Remove Champions League. Just put who will be champion without the S on each conference. You have 6 different champions. You have the UEFA, Europa. Hold on.
Hold on, I'm about to look it up.
I think it's 6 conferences. Okay, you have UEFA, the Champions League, the Europa.
You got the Europa League, you got the Champions League, you got the Conference League.
How many are there?
I'm looking it up now. All right,
Yeah,
it's saying
yeah. That's six. That's six conferences. You have the Asian Football Conference. Okay, CAF, CONCACAF, CONMEBOL, OFC, and UEFA. Now, within the UEFA,
Speaking of CAF, we got Nations Cup in January, don't we?
bro, Walter, can you call Amazon and order a Nigerian team? What the hell is wrong with your team, man?
I think the screen is blurring my finger, but there it is. Shit, I don't know. I'll be honest with you, I don't know. Politics, man. It's Africa. Look at what's happening in Ghana.
Jesus Christ. It is so, man, let me tell you. Do you know who's in crisis? Cameroon.
Mhm. It's
Yeah.
Africa, man.
Cameroon is in serious fucking crisis, man.
Mm-hmm.
And guess who's thriving right now? Let me hear it. Who's the lion here? And we playing tomorrow. No, when is the 10th? We're playing on the 10th and on the 14th. We're playing Sudan and Mauritania. I mean, that's like we're going to practice. We're not even playing. We're going to practice. Because them motherfuckers, man, they should have sent them one of the village team in Senegal to play Sudan and Mauritania. We just wasting money. Them two fuckers.
Ain't y'all in the same group with Egypt?
Huh?
Who's in y'all group? Cause you guys had like a crazy international break last time. Like you.
We had we played our last game was against Walter. Did you watch the game? We played Congo, DRC.
Yeah. You almost lost. Y'all needed Nicholas Jackson to save y'all, bro. I seen that,
Bro. Let me tell you something, man. Let me tell you something. I was watching the game. You see, they scored 2 goals in the first half. Do you know I knew we were going to win? Do you know why?
Why is that?
We played them before, and the same scenario happened. We know how to beat them all the time. Do you know the last time DRC beat Senegal? Give me your good ear. I'll tell you. In 1962.
I was about to say 64.
Something like that. In that area.
Yeah.
We know how to play them. We don't bother. I know. Look, they could have scored 5 goals. We would have scored 6. Because they have this complex. Do you know before the game, I swore to you on Facebook, they were going around talking about this game. They mobilized the whole goddamn country for the game. Do you know who does that?
Who?
Somebody who's scared.
Yeah, intimidated. Yeah, they need something to rally around.
Why do you think the stadium was full of people? They actually made it easy for the fans to come in and just rally behind the team because they needed that. We were chilling, we were having good time because we know we were going to beat them anyway. And guess what?
That's what happened.
Did.
Yeah.
They never ever beat us. We played them maybe 4 or 5 times. The outcome is always the same, brother. So why bother?
They're getting better though. They're getting better though.
Bro, let me tell you something. Getting better and winning a game are 2 different things. Do you know when they on the table, when they add up the points, either you have 1 point or 3 points. They don't add getting better. there's no getting better. Either you have 3 points or 1 point or 0. That's it.
Yeah.
Those are your 3 choices. Come on, man.
I feel that.
Bro, on the 10th, the day after tomorrow, we're gonna play Sudan in Juba. South Sudan. We're gonna play in their own country.
You played them in Sudan. Okay.
Yeah, in Sudan, in Juba, in South Sudan. Guess what? Like I said, we're not playing him. We're going to practice. Mark my word. You see and guess what? They're gonna do the same thing. They're gonna hold the whole goddamn country to fill up the stadium, and we're still gonna beat them.
Yeah, they're gonna give you. Of course, they're gonna give you our best game. Nigeria is the team that need to win.
No, Nigeria is impressed. Nigeria and Cameroon, I think they need to move out of Africa and go to Jamaica somewhere in one of those little islands and stay there, because right now I don't know what is going on in that federation, but they need to act to get their act right.
Yeah.
Especially Cameroon. It is so bad. Ito and the coach and the federation always fighting. It's unfucking believable.
Money and greed, man. Money.
Yeah, that's all it is.
Yeah, they're not looking at football. They're looking at self-interest, which has nothing to fucking do with football. Football is for the fan, is for the country, is your image, is your culture, is your identity. Money is just a remuneration to tell you thank you for participating. This is a little something as a recognition of your effort and sacrifice. But if you put that money in front of the game itself, your asses don't even need to wear the jersey, because the jersey is the country. Does not belong to the coach, does not belong to the federation, does not belong to the president. It belongs to every living soul in the country. You are wearing the country. But these motherfuckers fail to understand that.
Yeah, for
real. Always talk about some dumb shit, fighting over, who has the right to do this. No. The structure is very simple. You have the Prime Minister of Sports, which chooses the coach. You have the President of the Soccer Federation, which run the soccer body.
Yes, sir.
We lost it.
Oh, we did?
She don't make no damn sense, man. Hey, Lemi, did you post the questions?
Yeah, I did.
I don't see it on the ticker.
Hold on.
Put it on the ticker.
All right.
Walter, do you know what bothers me? Oshiman, one of the greatest talent, my biggest, and I wish Chelsea would have Oshiman, man.
We tried. We tried, But
I know.
He doesn't want to come to Chelsea.
Man, if we had Oshiman,
if he wanted to come, his salary is too high.
But you know what bothering me is, he shouldn't go to Turkey, man. He does not belong in Turkey. Those championship, they just like a mirror of soccer. They just imitating soccer, but they're not playing. Besides Galatasaray, they have like 4 good teams. Everybody else, they just like fucking extra. His competitive level, he should be in the Premier League. He cannot go offline like that, man. Because before you know, the next thing you know, he's gonna fade out and done deal.
Yeah.
He belongs in the EPL.
He's chasing money.
No, I don't believe he's chasing
money.
Nice. No, I don't believe in chasing money, because if he was chasing money, he would have gone to Saudi Arabia.
Nah, some crazy shit happened with the Napoli. That whole Napoli shit blew up, and he was supposed to pay like $1 million, but he didn't even want to pay the $1 million. It was something with that, and then the whole thing blew up in his face. That's why he had went outside. He was supposed to go, but Napoli wanted some bread back from him, and he said nah, and it was just little crumbs compared to what he was gonna get in Saudi, and that's how he lost out on that. I remember that whole thing because that shit was big.
In fact, Napoli, they disrespected him, man. They said they seriously, they did not, you know, recognize his. I mean, they undermined his value. Straight. They and the way I see it, it was really a slap in the face what they proposed to him compared to what he did. Nah, they disrespected him big time, man.
They did.
Yo,
They turned their back on him for real. Shout out to Kimu. Shout out to Kimu Amir. My greater good in America as an African
yo,
American raised by.
did you see this answer? Look at this answer. You got an answer, Kimu from Kimu.
Yeah. I'm
Shout out
reading.
to Kimu. Much love, Kimu. We appreciate your answer. You're looking good, and we value your answer.
Yeah, shout out Kimu.
Appreciate you, keep you.
Keep it up. Keep it up. Hey, we want you to tune in every time we're online because we need to learn and teach. Knowledge is priceless. It's just like the ocean. You know, it means a lot. We need more people like you. Much love, and all the people in South Africa. We send our love from here to there.
I mean, like he said though, raised by an African immigrant and an African American mother born in the South has been a cultural experience. It's the bridge of cultures. I
Yes,
want to say,
deep,
something
deep,
about
deep,
that.
very deep.
I want to say something about that because there's this stigma going around that African Americans don't like Africans and African Americans don't like Africans don't like African Americans. For me, that statement is true to a point. But the point is, we're all the same people. We're from the same ancestors. And I don't know why there should be that disconnect between us. Maybe it's a cultural thing, and I get that part too. But we need to do better. We need to do better. That's all I'm saying. We need to do better because we're all the same people. We're in the same mud, the same shit. We're dealing with the same bullshit every day. And that's just facts.
Sid, what's your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I'm marinating what she just added,
Okay.
which actually deepened her thoughts. And we can all relate to what Kimu just posted because uh, not only we are experiencing different things every day, but at the same time, the environment that we are living in is very challenging due to its complexity, due to the opportunities, due to the struggle, and coming from a different land with different culture is always friction, misunderstanding, like she eloquently presented. And it's a perpetual battle that we face because there's no other way to face it but to find ways to go around, certain questionable situation like what's going on right now in America. You wake up in the morning, people from the top, they change your situation out of nowhere. They put you in some environment unnecessarily, and you have to battle to get out of it. And at the same time, you trying to figure out how you're going to get out of it. you have to maintain a positive attitude doing it. That is what's so challenging. And Kimu is right. This is a surviving experience, you know. So, and each one of us has a different experience. How you gonna cope with adversity? You know, it varies from Walter, from Lenny, from me, from anybody else. You gotta do what you gotta do. That's what's up.
Mm-hmm.
But thanks, man. This contribution is really really important because she deepened the conversation and she put it on a level where we can all learn from it. What do you think, Lemmy?
Yeah, facts. Thank you, Kimo. I think that this goes back to your question, Sid. Asking what is our greater good here in this country, and I spoke on some things about people of color, because I'm trying to refrain from using the word black, and I'm even trying to refrain from using the word African American, because we're native, we're all natives of our land, and you have native people from this land, that were, I'm about to say some controversial stuff, and maybe it might not even be controversial. Maybe you guys might, if you think outside the box and you think about it deeply, it might make sense. You know what I'm saying? I'm starting to believe that there weren't no slave ships. You know what I'm saying? I believe that you have a native people of this land already. Because when quote unquote Christopher Columbus came and found this country, when he quote unquote came and found this country, he seen natives on this land. He came and seen black people. Well, see, I didn't want to say black, but he came and seen native people on this land. So the need for the and this is gonna like challenge a lot of I guess whatever people may think. It might challenge history in itself, but it was already.
Can I have a question for you?
Go ahead.
What are you saying right now? Is it your personal opinion, or the comment you made in are factuals from historical?
Well, they're when you use the word fact, it's very broad, because you could perceive it as a fact. You could perceive something as fact, and then I could perceive something as fact, and one of us could either be right, or both of us could either be right, or one of us could either be wrong. So I don't want to say if it's a fact. It's something that I didn't just start studying yesterday, bro. I've been studying for a long time. And I've been taking in things, and I've been watching things, and I use my brain. I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but I think critically and analytically. So what I'm saying is, and if you just like me and a lot of people in this country, and you went to school, it's a fact that we were taught a whole bunch of lies, and we're figuring out the truth now. So I'm speaking what I perceive as fact. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to sit here and say that it's a fact or not, but I'm speaking on what I'm starting to perceive as fact, and that is when I went to school, from when I went to school in elementary to college, they told me that slave ships were brought to this country with slaves on it. Now, if you think about it critically and analytically, and you go on Google right now, and you type in journey on a ship from Africa to here, it's probably going to say 40 days and 40 nights. So if you're putting people of color on a ship and you're not feeding them shit, because if you're feeding them, then them people got those warriors, those quote unquote warriors that you spoke on earlier, will have enough strength to fight back. But if you're stacking people on top of one another like they said they were, and this is simple shit, this is simple arithmetic, this ain't even rocket science. You quote unquote stacking people on top of one another, and they shit and they not eating for 40 days, 40 nights, then it's highly likely that those people are gonna die, because you need to eat.
Do you know the reason why I ask you that question?
No. I don't know the reason, but I'm just hold
Okay,
on.
let me tell you.
Hold on,
The
sis,
reason why I ask you. Okay,
sis.
go ahead.
Hold on one second, cause I
Go
be
ahead.
letting y'all, I be letting y'all talk. I let everybody speak. Just let me speak real quick. I'm answering your
All right,
question.
go ahead.
I'm
My bad.
answering. I'm just answering your question the best way that I can. I'm bringing my response to what you asked me. So just let me do that real quick.
Go ahead.
If I was traveling, if me and you were traveling for 40 days on a ship, fuck being enslaved, and I didn't eat shit. I didn't eat shit. I didn't drink shit. You put me in solitary confinement. It's highly likely that I'm gonna die. So if that's what you did to these people, and then economically it don't fucking make sense. If somebody came over here and seen hella natives on this land, they're gonna enslave them motherfuckers. And economically, it don't make sense. That's what they was trying to do, right? So me, I'm just thinking critically at this point. Fuck what they taught me. Fuck what they taught me. And even if we connected or not, I'm trying to connect the dots on some real shit. So that's where I'm at with it. But nah, you can go ahead and ask me what you was asking me,
Okay.
that's where I'm at with it now.
Okay. I understand your perspective and I respect it, and I'm not trying to change or model it in any way, shape, or form. But the reason why I ask you, is it your personal opinion or historical fact? I'm going to lean on the last part, which is the historical fact. And I'm going to tell you the reason. I live in Senegal. Senegal, Ghana, Liberia, they were actually the hotbed of slavery. I live in an island where the slaves that were coming to America, that's what they used to house them, that's what they used to put them on the boat. So you can say it did not happen, but I know it happened because I live in that island. And I'm going to show you something. Obama went there. Clinton went there. Michael Jackson, you name it. There are so many Americans that went to that island to visit the slave trade. It happened. It's a fact. So the same thing in Liberia. The same thing in Ghana. They have islands where they used to stock the slaves before they put them on the boat, so they can do the transatlantic voyage.
Mm-hmm.
Some of them landed in Maryland. Some of them landed in South Carolina, in Georgia, North Carolina. You know, the Eastern Seaboard. It happened. I'm not even talking about Christopher Columbus. That's a different story. But slavery happened. How it happened, it has so many stories behind it, depending on who's talking. It's from the African perspective or the white people perspective. If it's from the African perspective, they will give you facts. They will give you exactly places, show you monuments, show you where it happened, how it happened, and they tell you exactly how we started. Now, from a
Sid, one second.
Yes.
1 second. Kim, you made another statement. Can you read it and see what she and comment on it?
Yes. Living here, you receive and hear all negativity, and they show the worst. Many make false presumption from both parties. She's right again, and we all witness this. What she's saying is just a statement, a true statement of our existence here in America, because each one of us, in some ways or at some point, we face what she just mentioned. This is a reality that shaped America. Even before we even set foot in here, America been a hostile place. Even it's a land of opportunity, but those opportunities come with hostility before you get them. You're gonna work your ass off. You're gonna go through some type of motion, some up and down, anything you can possibly think of, because you have many people like yourself competing with what you are looking for. Therefore, it's not going to be easy. You know, the negativity that Kimu mentioned is really the token and the price of your ambition. That's the price. That's what you're going to pay for. If you're weak, you're going to fail. If you're strong, it's going to be a motivation for you to succeed. Now, to Walter, this is for you. What now? That's for you.
I mean, she has a point there. Find a way to educate and cast out false narratives to unite and survive at best. That's what we all doing today. We're literally all trying to survive at our best. I mean, providing for our kids. Keeping a stable home. Making sure the bills are paid because those bill collectors. They don't want to hear you say, "Oh, what had happened was, look, if anybody's out there like me, I'll just defer the payment to a later date. I can't get you today, but I'm gonna get you in about 2 weeks.
Yeah.
When I get you in 2 weeks, I'm gonna pay what I owe then, and what I'm about to owe. That's how I play my game.
Mm-hmm.
Because you have the money today to take care of everything, right? We always do. Because we work hard. The money comes in, and you have the ability to pay all your bills down. Everybody does. Well, not everybody, but at some point you do. But then what you do is like, I was watching something on TV yesterday, and the guy that played the father on not Sanford, on Good Times, and it was one of their episodes. He said he was holding the bills. He's like, okay, I'm gonna pay this one right now. I'm gonna defer this one till next week.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna tell this one I ain't got it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like we do that every month because at the end of the day, your children or family they need stuff. So those things have to be paid.
Yeah.
So what you do is, like I said, I'll push I'll push stuff to the back. So the piggyback of what she said, she's right. We have to embrace our differences as people, and we have to work towards making sure that shit makes sense.
Yeah. For sure.
Hey, now one more time, our sister and queen Kimu drop us some knowledge again. Lenny, this one is for you.
All right. When will we invest? Start educating the youth more aggressively. A structure is built from the foundation up. So yeah. I agree. And that's the reason that we really here. Like, the question I asked was like, when we gonna start investing in digital assets? I got into digital assets in 2018. Somebody suggested that I do some research on Bitcoin or whatever, and that's what I did. And long story short, I got into it, and I'm here to this point where I'm investing in several digital assets. And it started with me trying to educate people. I was so excited about it. I would tell everybody that I know, like, yo, invest in Bitcoin, do this, do that. Like, yo, it's the future. Like, the dollar's going down. So I have my phases of educating, not even the youth, just people way older than me to people way younger than me. Anybody who wanted to listen, I went.
He's got me.
He
did try to put some knowledge on it for me.
Yeah. I would, and it was to the point where I felt like I was like talking to a brick wall. Nobody would listen. Like, and so I stopped for a while. I started making music about it. I endeared myself to a community, which is the XRP community. That's how you see some of those people like shouting me out in the beginning of the show. And I've endeared myself to a whole community, and it's kind of like even helped. It helped, like, because I make music, so I made music about it, and it helped me do things that I never thought I'd do. I know people from all over the world that's into crypto, from Australia to Asia to England, the islands. I'm rubbing shoulders online with so many people just through me expressing myself and teaching people about these assets, and we we confide in one another. So I said, hey, I want to get this to my community for real, because this stuff is going to take off, and they got all they're like you said, they're pushing all of these false narratives that we're trying to debunk, and and they use them as props to distract us, and we're being distracted from something that can really free us financially. So long story short, me and Walter connected, and we was talking sports, and I I didn't really care about sports no more, because I think that it's all rigged and all of that. But my foundation is sports. You know what I'm saying? I grew up an athlete. I grew up playing basketball. I grew up playing baseball. My dad wanted me to play soccer. He wanted me to play cricket. I'm an athlete at heart. Like, I can still go out here and do these things now if you ask me to. So when me and Walter talk, I can still rub shoulders with him, and rub off all the rub off all the dust. And we came up with the idea to start this podcast. So I was like, all right, cool. I want to throw in the crypto element, and that's really why we're here, because I want to educate my community before it's too late in these digital assets that are pennies on the dollar, cheap as hell, the ones with utility, and they're going to be flipped to a very high number that can make you rich. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of the youth are already on it. That's why a lot of them made money during COVID, and they don't want to work no more. A lot of these youth don't want to work. They see how easy the money was coming through being on a computer, whether it was the Dogecoin, whether it was XRP, but they see that you can make money without working, and that's why everybody post COVID don't want to work, and it's laziness. It's so much that come with it, but that's my response, and that's really why I made this show, just to educate, like take the next step in being aggressive, like, and then even if my people don't listen, I'm gonna have this here for documentation to show, like, hey, I was trying to tell you, because I'm 1,000% sure that the coins with utility, they're gonna take off. They talk about it every day. They talk about it. It's news coming out every day on these digital assets, but you're not gonna see it in the news, and you're not gonna see it on the mainstream. You got to really dig beneath the surface and go and be willing to take the steps research wise that others is not gonna make, and be open minded to what's really going on in the world. So I do appreciate you commenting, you know what I'm saying, and I appreciate your presence. Thank you.
Hey, shout out to everybody listening, logged in to watch this podcast. The reason being, we're here to learn and teach. Mm-hmm. This is the new millennium based on AI and digital movements, and we want everybody to pitch in. If you have questions, suggestions, ideas, throw it in. And thanks to our sister and queen, Kimu, for your comments. It means a lot to us. If you have, some ideas or some suggestions, feel free to put it out there, so people can benefit from it, because, this is a family. Let me speak. It's about everybody. It's about everything. Shout out to the masses, whether you're in Africa, in Asia, you're in America, in the backwoods, wherever you are. We welcome your comment and suggestion, and we want to see you getting involved, because this is about us, it's for us, and this is a family. Let me speak.
Yep.
So we want to thank everybody, no matter where you are. We show your love, respect, appreciation about, your mind. Speak your mind, be yourself, represent your culture, your flag, your country, because at the end of the day, that's your greater good.
Mm-hmm.
Walter?
Sure.
Well, I mean, for me, 6 feet above ground is a good day every day. I can't stress that enough. Having to bury 2 little brothers. I mean, they weren't little, but they're younger brothers. So to me, they're little brothers. It changed my perspective in a lot of things. because we keep striving for perfection in life. We all do, regardless of what any of you says. I'm taking that as a stance. We all strive for perfection, but the truth of the situation is we're not perfect. We weren't made perfect. We weren't brought into this world perfectly. We all came from somewhere. And at the end of the day, we strive to make ourselves better. We try to do better for our children, for our spouses, our significant others. We try to do better for our friends. We try to be there for people. One thing that I've learned in life is you can't take care of others without taking care of yourself first. So, it's just like that, story they tell, in the plane, when you get on the plane, they say, hey, when the oxygen mask drops, put yours on first before you help the person next to you. Now, I get that. Everybody would like to help, but you can't help anybody if you don't help yourself. And it's a very, very strong, I wouldn't say mantra per se, but it's a very strong belief of mine. Because I feel like, in this life or the next, because we don't know. We can't tell. We don't know. There might be another life. I might come back as a monkey. or I might come back as Godzilla. Who knows?
That's a whole nother conversation, for real.
Brother, you know what I'm saying?
So, that's a real one.
So all we do is we just take it one step at a time. Hey, Lemi, what happened to your camera, bro?
My batteries ran out, so I'm over here, and I forgot to charge them, so that's why I'm on the mic right
Pay your bills, man. Stop making excuses. Pay your bills on time.
Chill out.
Look,
Hey.
if you don't have the money, we can go to church and pass the hats, man.
If I pay my bills, and I won't be able to pay for that Chelsea jersey, I'm just gonna tell you that straight up.
Oh, dude, come on, man. Come on, man. Don't find a gray area, man. We have audience around the world.
Mm-hmm.
I like this comment by Owen. Unification outnumbers defeat. Focus and finish. Hell fucking yeah.
Whoa.
Hell yeah. Appreciate that, Owen. For real.
Shout out to my Jamaican. So David Remke is actually the one with my Chelsea jersey. That's my uncle. So he has my Chelsea jersey. Yeah, he's a huge Chelsea supporter.
What up?
Oh man, that's my new brother, man. That's my new brother right there, David. Show your love, man. I want to see the jersey, man. Show your love.
Dave, if you can, hit the link and show them the jersey. Give them the proof that I gave you my jersey.
Oh, wait a minute, man. Somebody's cheating, man. Somebody's cheating. Bro, I did not see you wear that jersey.
Nah, Watson Allwood.
I've seen him wear it.
Yeah, I've worn it more than once. I worn it a lot.
Excuse me. The deal that was between you and I.
I got you.
Who had the idea of the deal? Walter or me?
Oh no,
Walter was a witness.
Yeah. And
well,
I'm gonna honor it. No,
you have to honor it. It's been
I know.
I'm gonna be a fly on the wall and just mute myself. So I'm gonna say that you guys can't hear me.
That's not what we discussed, man. You need to step up, man.
I got you. No. You're absolutely correct. You're absolutely on point with it. Yeah, for real. Nah, for real.
But I'm gonna give you time since you can even afford to recharge your phone because you didn't pay your bills. I'm gonna let you have 1 week to recover.
Yeah, for sure. Give me some grace, man. We were just talking about hard times in this country. You feel me?
Hey, bro, hard time will never leave us. It will just make us strong, man.
Facts.
The bottom line is we are so used to living a hard life. It's like routine for us.
Mm-hmm.
Just remember what I just said. We are so used to living hard life. It's routine.
That ain't no fucking lie.
Yeah.
Do you know who has problem? Somebody who's not used to routine because they have much to lose. If you don't have much to lose, you don't have to worry about losing anything. because you don't have much.
Mm.
Yeah.
Mm.
That's
Speak
why
on
it
it.
doesn't bother us.
Speak on it. 'Cause
It does not bother us because
Speak on it.
our mindset is programmed to adjust immediately the second we open our eyes the next day. Because we already know our routine was set up because the environment is being harsh. So we maneuver and figure it out without even overthinking it because it become a reflex.
Yeah. We
It's
numb
a
to it.
reflex.
We numb to it, man.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, we numb to
We
it.
just like we are drug addict to problems.
Mhm.
We are seriously addicts. We are drug addict to problems.
Mhm.
Speak on
So
it, brother.
we're not gonna have a withdrawal in our problems because if you have that withdrawal and get comfortable, guess what's gonna happen to us? Things start to fall apart.
Mhm.
We are made to struggle. We are made to fight. We are made to make things happen. We are made to imagine the unimaginable.
Yeah.
We can survive in any environment. Lemi, Walter, Sid, you take us to the desert right now. We'll build a castle. Do you know why? We'll use the sand. Because automatically we know what we're going to do to build the castle because we have the material under our feet, the sand. You take us in the jungle? Oh, that's even better. We were born and raised in the jungle, in Africa, in Jamaica, no matter where it is.
Mhm.
Because that environment our parents brought us into this world was already a jungle. We adapted the second we came out. Now, we were taken from all those harsh elements to put us in a strange land. America is a strange land because it's a combination of all bunch of environments, whole bunch of people trying to make men's, trying to do something at the same time, at the same beat, at the same pace. Some do it the right way, some do it the wrong way. But we always clash who will make trends, make tribes to get what you want. Walter, you walk long damn hours. You mentioned you've been out on the road for 6 weeks and you're about to throw down another 5. I've been gone in Statesboro for the past 2 weeks. This Sunday, I'm heading back. And guess what? I'm moving to Statesboro because Uber is starting a bus shuttle. They chose me with Cooper.
Nice.
Wow.
Now they asked me to move there permanently
Wow.
to run their shuttle. Bro, it's a minor adjustment. You know what? You go by what land on your lap at that very moment.
Oh, sorry.
Because
Sorry, 1 second. Owen says.
Go ahead.
Owen says, tribulations is a must. Man,
Owen, shout out Owen.
Man,
Owen, we love you, man. You put it straight up.
I mean, every
That was
single
gangster.
comment, I mean,
Owen,
just
that
like
was
you,
gangster.
just like
I
you,
like that.
comment,
If I told y'all who Owen is, you wouldn't believe me.
Who's Owen?
man, Owen,
That's my
Owen,
dad.
show your face. Oh, no.
man,
Dad, we love you, man.
Pops is hit
That's
on
knowledge right there.
everything,
Dad, drop
bro.
us some knowledge.
That's knowledge and experience right there on the table.
Man, that is some deep knowledge,
Hitting
man.
every point, every tribulations is a must. You cannot. I mean,
Man.
I hate to see it from this perspective because obviously, I mean, we're all men in here. I'm a man. I mean, our viewers might have some females, but as a man, for me, without tribulations, I don't think I could live. I don't know.
No doubt.
Because they hit you every day. They hit you every day from the most unexpected places too.
Yeah.
Shout out
Yes,
to
sir.
you.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate your input, man.
For sure.
Excuse my friend.
Dad,
That's
respect
some real
and love,
shit
man. Much
right
love.
there.
That's some knowledge right there. That's some knowledge.
Real gangster shit right there. That's from an OG, triple OG, triple OG.
Shout out,
Yes,
shout out.
sir. Yes, sir. Much
I mean
love.
that's the word of the day. I can end this right now. I mean, like I'll talk to y'all. I'll talk to y'all
Drop the
when I
mic.
die.
Look,
I'll talk to y'all
the,
when I die. You know what I'm saying? Because
the only thing I can say is, Mr. Owen,
that's done it
we
for
would
me.
love to hear from you every time we
For
live and
real.
hot.
For real.
Mhm.
Mr. Owen,
Because,
please. We would like you to come on for real.
Mhm.
you know,
For real.
we say in Senegal, we have a proverb. An old man is like a library.
Mhm.
And this statement right here, tribulation is a must. This is a knowledge
Mhm.
of a bookkeeper. You did not
Mhm.
hear me. This is a
Mhm.
knowledge of a bookkeeper, and
Yeah.
he runs a library. So we
Mhm.
need to hear more about Mr. Owen. Respect. We appreciate your comment.
For real. For real.
Yes. And we
Mr.
need some
Owen,
guidance
I
and
don't know if you're
direction.
still online. Mr. Owen, I don't know if you're still online, but I'm gonna need you to link up with your boy here, Lemi, and we need to have
Yes,
a
sir.
thing where you can come on and impact us with your knowledge because
Mhm.
this is, for me, this is it for me because I live that every day. I live that
Yes,
every
sir.
day.
Yes, sir.
Hey man,
Fun.
that man is real out here. That it is it. You know, I ain't even. I'm crying on the inside because that man has been through a lot. He's been through a lot, bro. I don't. He probably don't want me to put his business out there, but yeah, the last what we in 2025, the last 15 years has been life changing. Last 15, and it's tribulation. I'm talking about capital tribulation, capital, all
Hmm.
capital, all caps, and I'm still proud to be one of the very few people that just support him because he's not in America right now. He's in Jamaica, so it might be a few tribulations that may
Dad
not
is
come to be
everywhere.
there. Yeah,
Dad is
But
not
but
in
but
Jamaica. Dad is everywhere,
tribulations is
brother.
everywhere.
yeah.
He's everywhere. He's within us,
Look at this
within the
one.
walls.
He's
Each
still
one,
going. He's still going. He's still going.
each one
Yes,
born
sir.
one. Brother, I need that
Boop,
knowledge
boop,
right
boop,
now. I
boop,
need
boop,
that
boop.
knowledge. That knowledge.
Yeah, yeah,
That's
yeah.
that's
Well,
somebody.
we
Yeah.
That's
need,
So
somebody that's been through the trenches, man. He's been through the trenches.
yeah,
yes,
You know,
sir. We need
it's
more love. We need more positive vibes. Hey, our
for
sister,
real.
thanks to our sister Kimu, our queen, part of our fam. So we need more input from you. Maybe we should see your face one of these days. And if you have
Yep.
comments, questions, and suggestions, feel free because this is family. We are your brothers. Much love to your people, everybody around you. Keep it positive. Think positive, think strong. Represent who you are, represent your belief, represent your purpose.
for sure, for
Much love.
sure.
And Mr.
I got.
Owens,
Mhm.
we need that infusion of knowledge. We need to get shot
For real.
so we can get high. Spiritual. Yeah.
For real.
Because your boy right here, Lemi, he
Mhm.
started the fire, but he can't control it anymore. I'm just letting you know. This,
Yeah,
yeah, I'm just letting you. This fire ain't gonna be put out. And guess what? I'm gonna put fuel in it. How about that?
hey man, we no fear. It's no fear. It's no
Okay,
fear.
hold on. Since you from the trenches of Senegal, are you gonna be putting gasoline on it or is it kerosene?
No, no,
Mhm.
no, 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 bro. C4. I'm gonna put. I'm
Mhm.
gonna put some intellectual C4.
Mhm.
You feel me? I'm gonna add some intellectual C4.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You feel me?
Yeah, yeah.
Plus the experimental fuel. Because we are living experiments every single day, one way
Mhm.
or the other. From us, from people, from nature, from life, we are experimenting. See what works, what doesn't, what propels us, what retains us, what put us under. It's all about the experiments. But
Fact.
Mr. Owen said eloquently, Each one teaches one. Each one wants one. That said it all. That's a word of wisdom. And through ages, that's when you gain that type of experience. Because he knows he's been there. He fought the fights. He been around the block. He came back from the way back lifestyle, back in the days. You know how people say, back in the day, this is how we used to do it. And guess what? That's what make them wise. That's what make them very knowledgeable about what they say, why they saying it, and how they saying it, because they know better. And that knowledge should be transcended to us, to everybody around, to our children, grandchildren, friends, family. This is why we have this podcast.
Yeah.
Let me speak. Let me has to speak, because his tongue is life. His tongue is the people that surrounds him with positivity, with knowledge, with education. We are learning from one another, just like Mr. Owen said. Each one teach one. That's why we're here.
Yeah.
Yeah, my man. That is a real warrior, man. That is, look, let me put it this way. Officially, I bestow upon you, that Mr. Owen, the title of General of Knowledge. From this day forward, we, the community, the family, bestow upon thee the General of Knowledge.
Whoa.
Yes.
Whoa.
Great warrior.
Yeah, for real.
Shout out to Owen.
Yes,
Shout out to my pops for sure. Shout out to Kimu. Shout out to everybody.
Yeah,
We've been in here for 4 hours, man. It's been 4 hours today, man. I gotta go get some food and go kick it with my fam real quick, man.
all right, that'll work. Hey,
And working at the same time. So I don't know about
Hell yeah.
And shout out to Gigi too for coming up. Gigi, shed some insights too. We appreciate y'all.
Yeah, man. Shout out to everybody, man. This was a great discussion. I'm gonna try to be in here. We're gonna try to get in here at least once a week. My schedule is kind of rigorous, but we have the capability to be in here once a week. I think. Sometimes things sometimes things can get overwhelming with the schedule, but it can be done. It can be done. So
let me. I'm sorry to cut you off. I didn't mean to, but we owe it to our community out there, because sometimes you in your room, you at home, you in your corner, you in your zone, you need some intellectual food. You don't have to say anything. You don't have to do anything, but you need to deal with people who will emulate your senses, who will make you think, who will make you come out of yourself and be part of something greater than yourself. And this is why we have Lemi Speak. Even if we all busy in our ways, but once a week, we need to vent. We need to blow out some steams. It's good for the soul. It's good for the mind. It's good for the body. So, to Lemi's community, we see you next week. Thank you so much for tuning in.
For sure, man.
As for me, with what Sid just said, I want to piggyback on what he said. As for me, I've been always somebody that holds emotions in, but this platform here will give me an opportunity to let that out. So let's take advantage of this. I mean, I would love to see people come in, drop something in the chat, and even say, hey, I want to be on. So we don't even want to, if you don't want to be on video, that's fine. As long as your voice is being heard. So, I mean, I get it, because some people are camera shy. I'm a camera shy, but this is what I do, and I think for me, I express myself better when I'm on screen or when I'm being visual. So for me, I'm grateful for the opportunity. I'm grateful for the platform. Gigi, Kim, you, Mr. Owen, thank you for your feedback. Thank you for your participation today. We really love y'all. For y'all that have liked and subscribed, we appreciate y'all. Keep looking out, and I'm gonna let my brother let me close it out.
Yeah, for sure, man. You already know what it is, man. Shout out to my boy Walter. Shout out to my boy Sid. You man. If you know, you know, man. It's Let Me Speak Broadcast. I'm echoing
And shout out
everything.
to Mr. Owens.
Oh yeah,
Mr.
yeah.
Owens. Much love, much love.
Yeah, shout out to my pops, shout out to my Uncle Dave, shout out to Kimo, shout out to Gigi, shout out to my XRP family. Come on here and speak your mind, man. Come on here and get educated. Come on here and talk sports. We gonna laugh, we might cry, we going through all the emotions in here, man. Just express yourself. It's a platform of expression. It's a platform of elevation because all of that stuff is limited. And I'm excited about what we're doing. I'm excited about where we're going, and we're gonna try to be as consistent as we can possibly be with this show because it has potential. And we're gonna let you talk. We're gonna let you do your thing. That's one thing about us. We're not here to gatekeep. We're not here to shut nobody down. We're not here to treat you like you beneath or lower than. But we will debate and we will try to connect the dots. And that's why we're here. We here for 4 hours, man. As long as we can, because we do have families. But man, I love all of y'all. I love you, Walter, because without Walter, if Walter didn't bring this to my attention, I probably wouldn't have done it. I love you, Sid. I got you on the blue jersey. That's my. I got
still waiting, brother.
Yeah, I got you on the blue jersey. Hey, that shit ain't nothing but a t-shirt. I'll put that shit on, man. I got you, man. So I got you. Hey, I know you're gonna say it's more.
You remember when I sent you that picture? You look good on blue.
Hey man, I
want to see the picture. You wearing blue and send me the picture. That would be good enough for me.
Oh, hold on. No. I'm gonna wear it, bro. Don't worry. Just cool it. I got you. I'm gonna wear the jersey.
Next podcast.
I need to go. I'm not finna buy no brand new Chelsea jersey, bro. Like I'm budgeting like a motherfucker.
I don't care what you do. All I'm saying is I want to see you in blue.
All right, cool. All right, I got you. It's nothing. I'm not dodging the fade. The blue will come on, bro. I'm not dodging the fade. That's one thing that I'm not doing.
All right.
Yeah, I got
we'll make it happen.
For sure.
But hey, one last thing.
Yeah.
Lemi,
what's up?
Thank you for giving us this opportunity.
Oh yeah, for sure, man. For sure. This ain't nothing, man.
All credits to you. We gotta give credit when credit is due.
Mm-hmm.
And all paths lead to Rome, and you are Rome. You are American. You are Let Me Speak. We definitely we could have been doing something else, but we are converging intellectually to be a better person, to be more aware of our surrounding, our activities, our movements. So thanks to you for this opportunity.
Facts.
Big up, brother.
Yeah, for sure. Thank you, man. A ton of more work to be done. And on that note, man, we about to get up out of here. This Let Me Speak Broadcast 19, and everything is clean, bro. You already know.
Yes,
We're gonna catch y'all next week. We don't know what day, but we gonna be in here. Whoa, I love y'all. Later.
All right. Much love, guys. Thank you, everybody.
Whoa.